Welcome, race fans. Here we are today for the the race that everybody's been counting on for today. Everybody's been trying to wait for this thing to go live. I know the long-awaited, the most anticipated race of the year here at Norc for the Norctona 500. So welcome, everybody. I do have my co-partner here in the booth with me, William Crosland. William, what do you think of today's race?
Yeah, Rudy, it's the Norctona 500. It's MaxspeedTV's biggest race of the year. Certainly Norc's biggest event all year long, and it gets the most viewers. It has the most fun, and it's just a huge field we got out here, Rudy. And all these guys are. It's not a season type of thing. It's a one-off race event, and so all these guys are out here for that one trophy, and only one of them can get it tonight, and that's what makes it exciting. And also, we're in the next couple of weeks in the real world, we'll be with the Clash at Daytona and also the Daytona 500, and they're running a full 500 miles here from Daytona International Speedway tonight, Rudy. That's why we are excited.
I know it. It's just this is something that, you know, last year, I don't know if some of you were in here last year and remember last year's event. It wasn't a full 500. It was a half-length 500, but we had a blast in here. We had an atrocious amount of viewers, live viewers. So we kept pumping them up. Make sure you guys do hit that like button. We got 106 people watching right now and only 45 likes. So people, hit that like button. It's just
click that like button.
Yes, click it. Last year we had like almost 400 live viewers, and we had 380 likes on the video. So, I mean, if that's any indication of what today we're looking at right here, there's going to be a lot of people rooting for their favorite driver out there. We've got Radman Nation. We've got Lombard Nation. We got TCB Nation. We've got all kinds of nations in chat rooting for their drivers. And, man, I'm telling you, and with a lot of newly painted cars out here today, too, William, especially for this event.
Yeah, there's a lot of special schemes going on here since it's not a full season going on here with a lot of special paint schemes. Milad Radman always, of course, paying tribute to Jeff Gordon. He's got the Stars and Stripes variation, that DuPont Camaro, and definitely a lot of unique paint schemes out here tonight for this special event.
You betcha. Well, coming up later tonight here, folks, a brand new league on MaxspeedTV, the Lightning Cup Series, followed by the RFC Truck Series. And tomorrow night we have the Salt Flat IROC Series, which William and I both run in.
Yes, sir. It's going to be a lot of action from Irwindale.
Yes, sir. Followed by the RFC Pro Series. That'll be coming up tomorrow night. Let's take a look at the weather here before we go too much further. We still got about 12 minutes to go. All right, the weather here, 72-degree air temperature, 82-degree track temperature. So temperatures on the track are absolutely just perfect for running right now. A lot of grip and not going to be slipping and sliding around. Tire window about 50 to 70 laps. We'll see a lot of guys that will stop and take 2 tires. Some will take 4. Some may take none. Fuel window 39 to 42 laps. And I'm saying that kind of like in a window because it depends if the leader, he's pulling that field. He's burning the most fuel out there. You may have somebody maybe like in 5th or 6th place, he's running about 3/4 throttle. He might be able to squeeze 41 laps out of it. Highly doubtful he'll make it to the 42nd lap. But most cars, they'll go 40 laps. So look for fuel stops around lap 40, right around there. And we'll kind of keep an eye on that. Pit road speed, 60 mile an hour. Got a little bit of a wind out there, about 7-8 mile an hour in Daytona. And those are live weather report, actually. So.
Oh, that's great. Yeah. So we can have the actual live satellite weather feed.
That's the dynamic weather.
Maybe.
The dynamic weather on iRacing. I think they read that right. I think it is live, but not sure. So, but anyhow, yeah, no points awarded for today. This is just the Norctona 500 that they have every year. And it's going to be a good one. I can feel it in my bones.
Yeah, it's a trophy all of its own. To say you won the Norctona 500 is definitely something to write home about, definitely in this league.
We've got a lot of people in here and ready to go, man. I'm telling you, it's going to be great. supposed to be 42 drivers signed up. Right now, I'm seeing about 33. So we may have some late guys getting in here, but there is 42 guys signed up. Uh-oh, contact there. And we just seen 4 wide just a minute ago, and man, I'm telling you, they went by a guy that was not quite up to speed. They made it work. They went 4 wide. And I would not be surprised to see that here today, William. I would not. You know, we know how difficult these cars are to pass, and you know, you just kind of get stalemated out there, you know. But after a while, the guys get a little rambunctious and start pushing each other, and let's just hope nobody overheats their engine and blows up their engine. But
yeah, definitely, it's narrow here, and you get really antsy sitting behind people for so long. And I'm sure we're going to see plenty of that tonight with how many laps we have in store.
And it should transition into night, I do believe. I don't remember if he had that set to do that. You can check it there, William. Is it set to go into night? You can look in the info tab.
Let's see.
It should say at the top. It should have like a timer countdown.
Yeah, no. I don't.
Okay.
I don't see that.
All right. Never mind. We'll check it out here in a little while. But welcome everybody. We appreciate y'all coming by. That is so awesome. Make sure you share this link out to everybody you know. Hey Zoltan, come on Zoltan, you need to be in this. You'd win it. I know you would. John, hey, glad to have you. Darcy, Blaine, I'm trying to get everybody's name here. Racing Fan, the Kerbo Engineer. We've got, man, too many names for me to announce everybody, but a big shout out to everybody in chat there. I hope you all enjoy the show. I think it's going to be a good one. Share that link out to all your friends, your dog, get them signed up in here, get them a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel, whatever you got to do, man.
Already, the time currently in the sim is 3:31 p.m., so they don't usually go backwards for the race, so it could possibly go into night.
Oh, it will. It will. Yeah. Yep. Probably maybe around the halfway mark in the race. I think it'll probably transition into night. That's going to be cool. So we'll start out under daylight conditions, and then it'll go into night. I think usually... What is it, about, let's see, 6 something? I can't remember what the time zone on that set is, but yeah. All right, well, we got quite a few guys in there. Elijah Gracia, Marcus Richardson's in there, Caden Henry, Taylor Fry, Josh Robin, Joseph Lombard, Jared Darling, John Barry, Malad Radman, Tony Hillbrands, Trey Normile is in there, Nicholas Caressel, Andrew Ferrynares, I believe is how you say that. Jason Jacoby, you can check out his channel there, folks. I'm sure he's streaming live today. J Jacoby 88. I always give his channel a shout out. Tom Mercier, Aaron Smith, Anthony Emery in there. Will Klein, Brad Bothwell, Eric Sable, and we got some of the best out there. Justin Lisenby, Terrell Baker, Bobby Cheney, Tyler Ducharme's even in there. Ariotti. Looks like you're lining up here to do a pit party.
Aaron Smith currently the fastest out here during practice with a 44.164 on the time chart.
Thank you, Blaine. Yeah, he's saying the time should go. We should start getting into the darkness. It's set for 6 p.m. So, hey, Edward, Yoshi Racing, Gavin, John Carpenter, how's it going?
John Carpenter rooting for Ben Nelson Nation.
Yeah, there we go.
That hashtag.
Left Turn Productions, how's it going?
You doing Left Turn?
James Anderson S. Reed. Anderson Reed, yeah, there we go. Rooting for Raw Gator. We were trying to figure out which one is Raw Gator. Hey, Mrs. Lombard, Mom. How you doing, Mom?
Eric Keplinger. here to support Raw Gator Nation.
All right. Which one is Raw Gator?
Can you guys help us out? I forget his actual name. To be honest with you, I only remember him as Raw Gator. Somebody could tell us what number he is. What his real name is.
I think it might be Lisenby.
I don't know. Yeah, he's number 99. So, Trey. Normile. Yeah, I thought he was with the 99. That might be him.
Thank you, John. Yeah. Unsolved, how you doing? Raw Gator is Troy Normile. Yep.
Right.
Okay.
All right, he went with the Carl Edwards scheme I see tonight with the Aflac duck. Aflac.
Yep. Aflac.
Yep. I insisted that he would go with a 2001 Michael Waltrip scheme, but it looks like he didn't go with that tonight. That's all right. I'll still shout you out, buddy. So, Raw Gator Nation, well represented tonight.
Hey, we got Ben Nelson Nation in there. Very cool. Very cool.
And of course, you got the Real Radman Nation and Joseph Lombard fans of Lombard Bros Gaming. Yep. All in attendance.
Yeah, folks, get busy with them likes. Give us a thumbs up on the video. Let's see if we can get that viewership up. Last year, we had almost 400 live viewers. Let's see if we can get that viewership up. Let's see if we can beat that. Let's see if we can get maybe 500 this year.
I bet we could beat it.
We had 380 likes on the video, too. Let's see if we can beat that, too. I'm giving you guys a goal. You guys, the viewers, share that link. Click the like button. It's not that difficult. Just do it and help us out. Let's see if we can beat last year's attendance record. You can go back and watch last year's. Now, last year's race, we were talking just before the race here. Last year's race was only a half the distance. And this year, they're running a full 500. So we're going to be here for about 3 hours, folks. So you're going to get your fill of racing here tonight.
Yeah, I'm really proud of this group of guys wanting to do 500 miles, do the 100% of this Daytona 500, Norctona 500, rather. And if there's a low caution count tonight, it will be a testament to these guys' driver abilities.
Well, thank you, Mike. I'm sure you would there, brother. Well, be like me and you got 3 or 4 accounts. I got 3 or 4 accounts. I got my own personal account, and then we got our testing channel, and I'm admin on another channel, so we've got 3 or 4 accounts that we can get out there and give the old thumbs up to, but folks, if you've never subscribed to MaxspeedTV, please do. Now's your chance. Go ahead and subscribe.
Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, I mean, we got a lot of subscribers.
Join the club.
Yes, sir.
Oh, Raw Gator's hood on the 99, that Aflac Ford Fusion, says, "Thank you, Carl Edwards."
Oh, very nice.
It was from Aflac's last race with Carl Edwards.
Very nice. Well, folks, we're about a minute and a half away from the national anthem here, so we'll see maybe if we come back from that national anthem, maybe we'd have a bunch more likes and a bunch more viewers. Share that link out on your Instagram, your Twitter, Facebook, any racing ones, Reddit, any racing forums or channels, or, get your friends in here and watch. Get your grandma and your dog and your aunt and uncle and the neighbors and friends and all your relatives. Get them in here and watch today. This is going to be a great race.
Yeah, race fan or not, this definitely will provide plenty of action.
Well, I think, I've been giving Jay Jacoby I always give him a shout out to his channel, Jay Jacoby 88. If you guys want to watch in-car cam from Jason Jacoby's car, his YouTube channel is jjacoby88.
Yeah, it seems like he live streams about it every race he's in from his in-car view, and also from his own perspective in his Vive.
You can put up a
HTC
split
Vive
screen.
Gear.
You can put up a split screen, have on one screen his channel and the other screen our channel, you know, and watch them side by side. That's pretty cool. All right, folks, we're going to step away and play the national anthem. We'll be right back.
We take you down onto the track for our opening ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Please remove your hats.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous flight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right, folks, we're back, and qualifying is underway. No times have come in just yet. We're about to get the first time, though. A lot of guys are making their second round. There we go. Times are coming in. John Barry to the top of the board. Ooh, nice lap by John Barry. See if that holds up.
Nick Coruscant right behind him. Wrestle. I was looking at the pronunciation when I said it as well. I'd still get it wrong.
And Marcus Richardson takes over the pole. He's definitely going to be one to keep an eye on today. That guy, you know, he's a pro, and man, I'll tell you what, it's hard to beat them pros. They know every nook and cranny of these tracks to make them fast. There's Tony Hilbrand's cross on the line. Let's see where he comes in. Oh, he jumped up the fifth. Good deal.
Marcus Richardson gets up to the second spot.
Ooh, Andrew Fairnares takes over the pole.
Nick Mucinex in third.
Awesome. Mucinex.
Oh, Jason Jacoby gonna say,
Ooh,
no, this is my pole, boys.
There you go. Aaron Smith second and Terrell Baker third.
My.
Oh my. Well, we got it. Let me see if I can get old TCB down here real quick and talk to him. Terrell Baker, you got a copy.
Yeah, what's up, Rudy Tootie?
Third on the board, brother. Nice lap.
Nice, man.
Yes, nice lap, man. Well, what are you expecting here today? I know you only got a quick minute, but what are you expecting? What kind of racing?
Hey, man, I got all the time in the world, but I don't know. Honestly, I don't know what to expect. I've been thinking about it, man. Part of me is like, oh, I'm going to stay in the back, but if you stay up front, you're going to avoid all the crashes because, I mean, if you're up front, you stay up front. So We're gonna just try to stay up front, keep this beautiful Peter Max Chevrolet. Shout out to Dale Earnhardt. I mean RIP, real quick. Sorry about that. But we're gonna try to keep this thing up front. We're gonna try to definitely. I mean, I'm not gonna say it. I promised myself I was not gonna say I'm gonna end up anywhere, because I always end up behind the wall. So.
Well,
we're gonna try to get P1. That's all I'm gonna say.
I love the paint job. That I have the die cast of that, the Peter Max car.
Yeah, this
man,
car is beautiful.
Oh,
my
it
God.
is probably one of the prettiest cars I've ever seen painted.
Yes,
Man,
definitely
amazing.
top 5 all time.
Yes,
definitely.
sir. All right, well, Mom watching today?
I think she just got home, so I'm gonna try to get it on for her real quick.
Very cool.
And then we're gonna get this race on for all you fans. I heard there's about 200 of you TCBers in here watching right now.
TCB Nation.
All right,
Everybody
brother.
wanna see
Good luck
TCB
out
race.
there, man. I
luck,
wish you the
man.
best.
Thank you guys.
And that scream is iconic, Rudy.
Yes,
You
it
know
is.
who it is.
It is. All right, here we go. Running down through the MaxspeedTV starting grid. Jared Darling taking the pole. Wow, amazing.
Wow, didn't even catch that.
Yep, beating Malad Radman there. Malad had the pole there for just a short minute. Malad will start second. Jason Jacoby third. Aaron Smith fourth. Terrell Baker starts in fifth place. Nathan Lewis sixth. Andrew Farinares will start seventh. Marcus Richardson eighth. Nick Mucinex will start ninth. And Caden Henry 10th. William?
Joseph Lombard will start in the 11th spot. Eric Sebel will be in 12th. John Barry will start 13th. Justin Lisenby will get P14. Sean Williams will be in the 15th spot. Nick Caressel will be in the 16th spot tonight. Ariati will be in 17th. Elijah Gracia will be in your 18th spot. Taylor Frey in 19th. And rounding out your top 20, it'll be the 44 of Anthony Emery.
All right, Tony Hilbrand's 21st. Andrew Cardinelli will start 22nd. Josh Robin 23rd. Keaton Jones 24th. Brad Bothwell 25th. Cody Miller 26th. James Coulibaly 27th, the last one to take a qualifying time. Femi Olat 28th, the first one to not take a qualifying time. Bobby Chaney 29th. Tyler Ducharme 30th. Will Klein 31st. Tom Mercier 32nd. Justin Gable 33rd. Trey Normile 24th. And that rounds out the field. Or 34th, excuse me. 34 drivers.
Right.
They were supposed to have 42 today. I don't know
this is
what happened. But.
still an applaudable number for amount of drivers that showed up tonight to try to take down these 500 miles.
Oh, yeah.
And I respect the guys who decide not to qualify and just want to hang out in the back and see what they can make of staying out of trouble here early, because it is a long 500 miles, Rudy.
Yes.
That was a strategy you and I used at Las Vegas, and it didn't really work well for you, but it ended up going well for me.
Yeah. Well, William, I'm going to let you have the honors of kicking this thing off. Let's get them started here
Oh,
on the
goodness.
very first. Oh, you can do it. I got faith in you.
Well, that's a good blessing. I appreciate it. Here they come down the backstretch with the Porsche pace car, because according to MaxspeedTV, Mustangs are too slow. Jared Darling will lead the field here with Malad Radman in that 24, Jeff Gordon Homage in his front row to the right.
Well, the long-awaited, most anticipated race of the year is here, for folks. The Norctona 500, and we're ready to kick it off here. So who's ready in chat? Everybody give me a yeehaw or a whatever. Root for your named driver there.
There's so much star power in this league, and I've been waiting to get this thing going. Would a boogity do it? It is Darrell Waltrip's birthday.
Yes.
It's Darrell Waltrip's birthday. I think this deserves something of that nature.
Heck
So
yeah.
pace car is going to make its hard turn left into pit road, as Jared Darling will lead them here to the green flag of the Norctona 500. Green flag is out. Boogity, boogity, boogity! We're racing here from the Worldwide Center of Racing.
Awesome.
Jared Darling's going to get right out in front of Malad Rabin, going to take care of business here early as they head into turn 1.
Takes them about 3/4 of a lap to get up to speed here, folks. And I'm going to tell you, that 24 of Malad Radman is just hanging right on the back bumper there, Jared Darling. He goes back to the outside. Not sure if he wants to go to the outside or the inside. Aaron Smith gets a good run on that high side along with Nathan Lewis.
Yeah, Jason Jacoby going to join those top 2 positions. Well, he was there for a second on the back stretch, but looks like he's going to stretch his legs here.
And Jared
Don't try anything
Darling,
too daring.
Jared Darling comes around to lead the very first lap of the Norctona 500.
I've seen Malad Radman there in the 24 do things here at Daytona before on his own YouTube channel. He races here a lot. He's really good here at Daytona, and I expect him to have a good result tonight if he can stay out of the big one.
Aaron Smith already falls back to the 7th place. They're starting to get single file here. Let's go back. There's still double file back here a ways, though. Nicholas Caressel on the high side here. He's got a different number. That's what kind of threw me off. Kind of threw me off a little bit there. Joseph Lombard, 14th position for Joseph. For all you Lombard Nation fans. Elijah Gracia in the camel car. Very good, very good. John Barry, Ariotti, Sean Williams. There's Sean Williams in the Taylor Swift car. We still got the lead up here, though. Huh?
What about Will Klein here? Oh, not Will Klein, excuse me. The 22 machine. Yeah, Will Klein. No.
Make up your mind.
Andrew Cardendale.
Cardinelli. What about him?
And that Shell Pennzoil scheme. I really like that.
Yes. Femi Olat running there in the 23rd position, picking up 5 positions already in the Nexus car.
Jason Jacoby is getting hung out to dry here as he took the outside lane, couldn't find a way back in.
He finally did, though. Comes out in front of Nick Mucinex. And Justin Lisenby picking up 4 positions, goes into 10th. It's starting to get a little more organized on that high side, though. Eric Sable working with a few cars out here. Caden Henry and Nicholas Caressel. They're trying to make an outside line. But here's the thing. What I've been seeing here recently on these super speedways, because these cars are so hard to pass, once you get a line formed on that high side, stay with it. Get more guys up there with you because it is faster, but you've got to stay with it.
Yeah, you'll see some guys that'll try to get 2 or 3 guys trying to work an outside line, trying to make it work, but then they find out that they start drifting back in the pack, and so they decide to just get back into the main line. But as you can see now, they've got 6 or 7 guys there, starting with the 74.
Yeah, John Barry. Yeah, he ducked to the outside there. A good call right out in front of Eric Sable. But they're not organized really all that well. They're not. The field's not tightened up there. Nicholas Caressel backed off of Eric Sable, and that cost that outside line a lot of time.
Yeah, they're going to drift right back.
Caden Henry takes back up that spot again. Uh-oh, Sean Williams down on the apron. Wow, what a save there. What a save. Anthony Emery could have hooked him and spun him around, and they're 3 wide. Cody Miller goes right up the middle.
Got to be careful here. It's only lap 6.
Yes, we don't want to see the big one, because believe me, it's going to be a big one.
Yeah. These guys better not get too big for their britches.
Yeah. Single file, man, I'm telling you, I cannot believe these guys are they're giving up on that 2 wide, and I can't believe that. Nicholas Caressel's not. Him and Elijah got thing going on up there.
Yeah, I've seen these Nort guys race before. It's odd to see them this well behaved. I'm sure it won't be like this for too much longer, Rudy.
Oh yeah, no stages today. That's a good thing. No stages.
No.
This is just all pure
Flat
100% racing. All right, Tyler Ducharme up to the 23rd position after starting 30th. Who is back at the back? Ray Normal. Ray Normal, 34th. He's not picked up any positions yet, and he's about to lose a draft.
Oh, that's not a good sign. Cody Miller leading this second pack behind the lead pack. That's about the only split we're seeing here so far.
I'll tell you what, it's turned out to be pretty decent racing here. I gotta say.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it.
This is good stuff. I mean, it's single file right now, and I know it kind of gets, you know, boring after a while, but, you know, you still got to think about everything that these guys are doing out here right now. Man, this is amazing.
It's constant checking up of the wheel, and you don't want to get on the back bumper of the guy when you go into a corner, and it's just constant adjustments. It looks like they're going in a straight line, but really it's 1,000 things going in their head. They're looking at their mirror, they're looking straight ahead of them, and they're constantly waiting with their ears for their spotter to say outside, inside. It's just a mess of things going on in their head, man.
Well, Jason Jacoby trying to make something work on the high side. John Barry has fallen back a little ways. Riding on board with John Barry here. You can see that inside line so much faster, but John ducks it in there behind Cody Miller to kind of save from going back even further.
Jason Jacoby, like you said, boy, he's once again looking to get back into the inside line as he is losing positions to Joseph Lombard in the 82. Now Cody Miller in the 28. He's going to get some help from the 74. John Barry, they'll try to get that outside line going once again in the back of the pack.
Good stuff going on right now. This is really intense. These guys racing their hearts out. Malad Radman still hanging on in second. Terrell Baker now in third as he got around Andrew Farinares. And Marcus Richardson went into fifth. He got around Aaron Smith.
Is Marcus Richardson still in peak?
I believe so.
Okay.
I believe
because that'll be starting up soon, so this will be great practice for Marcus Richardson in that 01 machine.
Yeah. Check in on Terrell Baker. There's Terrell Baker's car right there, the old Peter Max car that Dale Earnhardt drove in the, I think it was called the Winston back then.
Yeah, the All-Star race.
Yep, the All-Star race.
Winston.
Yep. So, pretty cool looking car. All right, let's go back in the field here a ways. Ariotti. Oh, we got a big one. Oh my gosh, that's a big one.
Oh goodness, that would be Tyler Ducharme.
Oh no. Yep, he is involved. Let's go back and take a look at this one, folks. This is going to be the big one.
I expected to be a bigger ones tonight. This might be a little minor one. Oh, there was a guy over his roof. We'll take a look at that. Yeah, that was 89.
I'm riding on here with Tyler Ducharme right now. See if we can figure out what happened here. Hey, guys are starting to get a little touchy-feely up here. That was, that was Sean Williams. Yeah, they went three wide. Oh, right there. Okay,
the
right
19
there.
Made the first contact with the 3.
Yep, Femi Olat. And that catches John Barry. Oh, my. Yeah, that was the big
John
one.
Barry.
Sean
and
Williams.
Chain reaction right into Sean Williams. Nothing he could do there. He was holding his line.
Anthony Emery's going to get involved in it. And guys are locking them down. But, you know, when you're doing 200 miles an hour, it's kind of hard to get these cars to whoa. But Sean Williams, what a ride he went for. Holy smokes.
And I'm sure that was some impatience going there in the back.
Sure.
Being so close together, trying to find a lane to open up. Nothing works. And so you see little incidents like this turn into big wrecks.
And Sean Williams, he is still flipping back here. Oh, my gosh. Well, I guess they finally got it going here, so we'll get back up here to the front.
Yeah, the field's gonna make their pit stops here.
Yep.
Gonna go ahead and play it safe. First pit stops of the night.
Busy place right now, and Jared Darling's first one off of pit road.
And Malad Rabnin will lose his second position out of pit road, it looks like.
And there is no resets here, folks. You get damage on it, and you got to sit on pit road.
Oh, well, I guess he did get it, but just barely. I mean, the 45 was right there.
Yep.
At the exit of pit road.
Well, Nathan Lewis.
Nick Mucinex.
And Nathan Lewis stayed out. And I'm not sure. You're not going to get any bonus points for leading a lap, but maybe he just wants to get on a different pit sequence than everybody else, maybe. So
Yeah, quite possibly.
Let's talk to Malad if he's in here.
Oh, cool.
There he is. You want to talk to him?
Sure.
There you go.
Malad, it's Rudy and William up in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I do. How's it going?
Hey, going well. Hey, you just got out of pit road there. Looked like you almost lost the P2 spot to Nick Mucinex there in the 45. How'd the pit stop go for you? And what are you feeling in the car so far?
Everything's going great. I wanted to start at the back and have some fun, but I guess, sorry, a little bit sick. I guess it was a good decision to not do that because I guess they just wrecked back there. But the pit stop was fine. Everything's good. I'm working with Jared and with TCB and these guys, and it's such a long race and just trying to keep the fenders on everything and keep my track position. 2 tires was the call, and I'm going to continue to try to work with Jared. I guess Nathan stayed out, so I don't know how this is going to work, but continue to try to work with Jared and stay up here.
Yeah, well, we've got plenty of Radman Nation here in the chat. Is there anything you'd like to say to the fans?
Yeah, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for supporting the league and watching this great league. I have a lot of fun here with my friends, and I think it's a lot of fun. So hopefully everyone's enjoying the race. I'll try to put on a show, but if people stay single file, I'm sorry. I'm just going to try to win this thing.
All right, good luck, Malad, and stay safe out there.
Yep.
All right, so I guess Nathan Lewis is going to stay out. Lights are out. We're going back green this time by on lap 15. They'll be restarting at a 200 laps here today.
Yeah, I don't know if I like Nathan Lewis's decision here to stay out. We'll see how that works. I think he's got a lot of faster guys behind him.
Well, I'm no good at the boogity, so, and you already did that, so.
Yeah, that's fine. You don't have to do it again. It's all right.
It's good for once.
Going.
Yep. All right, folks, here we go. Restart on lap 15 for the Norctona 500. Nathan Lewis going to bring him to the green. Pace car's in, and green is out. We're back underway here for the Norctona 500 for 2019. Yeah.
Be single file here for the top 3 as Nathan Lewis goes up the gears.
And boy, I'll tell you what, old Nick Mucinex has moved up. He's up to 4th.
Yeah, he had some good track position advancement out of pit road.
Yeah, I think
contact. Nathan.
Oh, is that going to bring out a caution? No caution
that
yet.
might be a big one. Caution.
Oh
out.
my gosh.
Oh man.
Oh well, man. I don't know what happened there,
caution.
but yeah,
that was unpleasant. Let's go back and look at that on the MaxspeedTV replay.
I'm going to look at it from the far chase view. Now this was right after they started. And I don't know, Nathan got together with somebody there, but boy, that just collected a bunch of guys involved in that. Well, here comes, okay. Oh, right there, I think. Oh, he tried to come up and block Jared? What? And Jared, now they were back and forth right there, and that's what did it. Oh, my gosh.
I was saying before the restart, I had my suspicions of Nathan Lewis being out front for this restart.
Oh, man, he caught Nick Mucinex.
Yeah. Tried to block a little too late on Jared Darling in the one.
Yeah. Yep. That's exactly what happened too.
And
Marcus
that's all it
Richardson involved in that. He gets spun. Trying to even find him. Oh,
I'm glad Malab made it through because that would have been a broadcaster's curse, no question, right there, if he was involved in that.
Well, he made it through all right. So, wow, not what we wanted to see.
Yep, it's a bigger pile up than the first caution. No question. Yeah, guys, Malad Radman is completely fine. He got through that one. Rusty Walrus unsubbed. No, man, he made it through. It's fine. And the leader, not the leader, the guys involved will be going into pit road to assess this damage.
Yeah, most of these guys, they're not going to come down, but so that's going to put the top 5 here: Malad Radman, Justin Lisenby, Cody Miller, Joseph Lombard, and Jason Jacoby. Those guys all they came through that unscathed. That's pretty amazing.
And you know what? All these guys are known for being fast, so I'm looking forward to this next restart.
Yep. Pit road, pretty busy place right now. Lots of guys just trying to get little things fixed up. Terrell Baker coming off. Ariotti. Will Klein. A lot of guys coming off pit road now. But Jared Darling's still sitting on pit road. Nathan Lewis. Nick Kressel. Elijah Gracia. Andrew Cardinelli. Josh Robin. Brad Bothwell. These guys all still sitting on pit road. Sean Williams. Dang it. I hate it for them.
Yeah, it really is unfortunate, especially this early. I mean, we're only not even 20 laps in.
It's a long race, but you know, showing patience out there really is a key, you know.
Yeah, patience will get you far on restrictor plate tracks. Don't want to press any issues too soon. Don't want to get 3 wide when you don't have to. As long as you can stay up in that top portion of the field, or even just stay in the back for a while, you still will have a good shot here at the end.
All right, well, I'm going to drag Joseph Lombard. Well, I had a hold of him. Where did he go? Joseph Lombard, you got a copy?
I do, Rudy. How are you?
I'm doing well, brother. Well, you're up to the 4th position. Tell me about it.
Being lucky getting through that big wreck. I should have been hit 2 or 3 times there because there was cars spinning all around me. I'm recording my perspective. It'll be up on my channel tomorrow. Heard you guys got a good viewing right now.
Yes, sir. Well, I think peak we had 334 at peak. Right now we got about 320, but 145 lakes.
That's pretty awesome. I want to thank all the viewers for tuning in to the Norctona 500 tonight. Such a special race to watch, and of course for me to be part of. Yeah, so far, you know, just riding around, not really trying to pull any moves, just gonna take it easy. Of course, getting through the wrecks have been helpful. So yeah, I'm up to 4th. I know the outside lane hasn't been going, so hopefully, I know I'll be restarting on the outside lane, so I hope I can get back to the bottom lane, because that's where I want to be, unless we get more cars up there. But I feel it's gonna be train racing for a little bit. But it's already been a little chaotic. I hope everyone can settle down now after that last wreck. But no, Rudy, it's been good so far. Just honored to compete in this race, and I'm just it's just so cool that it's getting a good viewing right now. Hope everyone watching right now is having a good one. I hope you guys are enjoying the race as well.
Oh, we are, man. It's been good so far, but you know, I understand that, you know, it's hard to pass and everything. So. But I'm going to let you go, Joseph, so stay focused on what you're doing, man. Whatever you're doing, just keep doing it, because you're digging.
Yeah, good luck, Joe.
Oh, yeah, for sure. You know, no matter what happens to me in this race, I'm just going to have fun with it, whether I win, finish 5th, 10th, middle of the pack, back of the pack, or I wreck. I'm just going to have fun with it. I'm not competing full-time in this series anyways. Just going to have a good time with it, and I'll be back up in the booth with you next week, Rudy.
All right. Catch you later. Good luck.
Yeah, take care.
All right. Going to be restarting fourth on the outside. You heard what he said. He's going to try to get to the bottom as quickly as he can. Malad's going to start on the high side. A little strategy going on.
Very interesting.
That's a good place to start, though. I mean, you know, he can
Yeah.
get the jump on the start and get right down to the bottom in front of Lisenby. It's a shame, you know, what happened up there with Jared Darling and everything. And I feel bad for him. He is back out on the track, but I'm sure he's got some, you know.
Yeah, it got a lot of front end damage on that machine.
Well, he's got. At least they got the front clip back on now. When I looked at it a minute ago, he didn't even have a front clip on the car. So that would have been like throwing a parachute out, you know. All right, I think it's your turn to get him going.
All right, well, we got Justin Lisenby and Malad Radman here in your front row. Gonna come on lap 20 here out of 200. The Norctona 500. Glad you could join us. You're seeing restart number 2 here from Daytona. Pace car is going in, and we were back green here at Daytona. Malad Radman getting a huge run on that outside line. Some good strategy. He's going to get in front of Lisenby in the 31. Joseph Lombard's going to try to find his room here in the single file area on the inside, just like he told us. And Jason Jacoby's going to follow him right behind him in the 88.
Yep, Justin Gable. I don't know if any of you followed the racing, but actually won. What was it? Won the shootout the other night.
Yeah,
Justin
I saw
Gable
that.
did.
Yeah.
The Nork shootout that we did Saturday night, I believe it was. And man, I wished him a big congratulations. He drove his butt off to get there. I'm telling you. Trey Normal. There he is from 34th to 7th.
Hey, it's Raw Gator Nation in the chat.
Yes.
Your
Raw
driver's
Gator.
up here in the front pack.
Where did Raw
Hey,
Gator
Trey.
Nation go? Are they still there? They've been quiet.
I don't know. I still see some hashtag Raw Gator Nations. Gator Nation.
Bobby Cheney, another one from the back, 29th up to 8th.
Yep.
Tom Mercier from 32nd to 9th. And John Barry now is in the top 10.
Good group of guys here in the top 10, staying single file. Like Joseph said, gonna really single file train this thing out.
Yes, sir. There's still 2 wide back behind him, though. Here, Tyler Ducharme. We've got the 44 there, Anthony Emery, with a lot of nose damage on the car, but as long as he stays in the draft, I think he'll be okay. The car seems to be very fast in the draft. Now, if he was out there in front of this pack, he wouldn't be able to pull them guys. So, 16,
Josh?
Keaton Jones on the bottom. Go ahead, sorry.
Yeah, Josh Robin back there in the 8 discount tire. He must have been involved in one of those cautions that we just saw earlier with some left rear end damage on his Ford. But he's back. Yeah, he's back there with 78 of Ariati, trying to get back into the pack.
There's Nick Mucinex. Now, he got spun, but he was spun down on across the grass and really didn't get any damage on the car. That's very good.
Yeah, that's the kind of wrecks you want for yourself. No cosmetic damage to speak of, so you can just throw 4 fresh tires back on and get right back in it.
Yep. Another group back here, Will Klein, working with Brad Bothwell, Jared Darling, and I think Jared would probably be a little quicker if he maybe ducked in behind Elijah Gracia, but Elijah is back here. Elijah's got damage on his car too. A lot of these guys in the back part of the car right here, of the field, excuse me, is they do have damage. Andrew Fairnaires and Marcus Richardson take it behind the wall, and Femi Olatz still sitting on pit road. But we're down to 31 drivers on the track, and they're all still on the lead lap. Nathan Lewis out here by himself.
Well, if this
Nobody
was
to
a
work
points
with.
battle, Malad Radman would be getting plenty of bonus points here for leading all these laps here after this restart.
Oh, you bet.
Got 2 wide back here. with the 9 of Tony Hildebrands and the 13 of Justin Gable in that purple Camry.
Lisenby right there in second place. And the guys just say they seem to be having patience here, all except for when you get back to Eric Sable. Sable trying to make something happen again on the high side, working with Justin Gable and Bobby Cheney.
Yeah, maybe he can get a group of guys behind him here soon. He's been doing that almost all race long, working on that outside line.
There goes Jacoby to the outside. Oh, and he's going to go, wow, I thought he was going to go, maybe try to go 3 wide up there.
Yeah, the 88 of Jason Jacoby, he's been stuck in the sucker hole about twice already in this race, Rudy, and looks like he saved it there. Not going to happen this time for him, as he has the backup of Eric Sable in the 21.
Yep. Sable got right up on the back of him, gave him a little shot there. It's going to put him out into the 4th place there, passing, trying to pass Joseph Lombard.
Yeah, it looks like Jason Jacoby might be making some ground here on this outside line. And a little blinking from Raw Gator in the 99. Trey Normile.
Eric Sable, he's not right on the bumper of Jacoby, so that's really not giving Jacoby much of a shot there to get past these guys. He's got to get up there with them. There he goes. He got a pretty good run that time. I think maybe Jason might have trail braked him a little bit right there just so he could catch up.
Yeah, maybe if one of these guys in front of him, like Raw Gator or Joseph Lombard, got involved with this train, maybe they could get something going a little quicker.
Yeah, let's ride along with the A-flat.
A-flat.
A-flat. There we go. That's right on board here with Trey Normile. Raw Gator.
What a view.
Yeah, it is. That is quite
how
the view.
close everybody is.
I'm telling you, man. People don't realize, the intensity at 200 miles an hour that this brings. These guys white knuckle it sometimes, and man, he just caught that.
You're sweating whole time you're doing this, and you're in a pack. You don't want to ruin somebody else's day. You don't want to ruin your own day.
Nope. Trey. Go ahead.
25 Tyrell Baker tried to join the outside line, and he got lost out of the draft.
Oh no!
And he's gonna fall behind John Barry here in the 74. But while you were looking at Raw Gator's in car, he was trying that outside line with Jason Jacoby and the gang.
Well, what happened to Jacoby now? He is. Oh, Lisenby comes over.
Up here.
Oh yeah, Lisenby jumped up there in front of Jacoby.
Oh, this is gonna get a little squirrely.
And Cody Miller just pushing the daylights out of Malad Radman right now.
And that would be a shame. I would be disappointed if he wasn't, Rudy.
Oh no, you're right. You're
I
right.
want these guys to give it all they've got. I don't care what lap it is.
If he wasn't pushing Malad right now, he needs to maybe think about taking up checkers or something. Get out of racing.
Make a move or drop to the back and wait.
Oh, and there goes Lisenby. He drops it down. Now Malad's going to catch up to Justin Lisenby. They've kind of switched roles now.
Yeah, Malad's got to be careful. His outside is not fully clear off and on. He can't go outside just yet. Spotter's probably saying at your quarter panel, right quarter panel.
Right. Lombard sitting here on the inside of Jason Jacoby. And, well, I'll tell you what, Tony Hildebrands now back here. Eric Sable drops it to the bottom. They're leaving Jason Jacoby out to dry again.
And what about Justin Gable going to try to make it work with the 88 of Jason Jacoby? And that might sink him down, as John Barry and Tyrell Baker are going to take advantage of that in the 74 and 25.
And there goes, who's that just jumped out in front right there?
Yeah,
Tony Hildebrands.
Tony Hildebrands. Yeah, he's going to move outside. Going to give Jason Jacoby something to draft to. Top 4, Lisenby, Radman, Cody Miller, and Joseph Lombard.
Man, this is so intense right now.
Tell
Everybody.
you what, this is fun.
Oh my
I wish I
God.
could be out there with them, man.
I know it. It just kind
This
of
looks fun.
You know, you can just feel it in your bones. You want to be out there with them.
Yeah, racing is an addiction.
It is.
Real or simulated, it's so much fun to take part of.
Absolutely. You got it. All right.
Eric
so,
Sable going to move up to the high line.
well, for
Back
a minute
and forth,
there.
they've been moving,
Yeah.
trying to make something work. It's the only thing they can do because you don't want to pass down there below the double yellow line.
There now we got 4 cars up there, but the 13, Justin Gable, not sure if he wants to go high or low. You got to stick with one or the other. Anthony Emery, with all that damage on that car, look how strong he is.
Yeah.
I
That's good for
cannot
Anthony
believe.
Emery.
Man.
A lot of damage to be up as far as he is. I guess that gives hope to people like Jared Darling back there in the 1, who also have some front end damage.
Well, you know what? I think it's time for a little crank it up.
Oh, I hope we have more than one crank hit up
Oh
tonight.
yeah, we got to get the first one out of the way here, though, folks.
Let's go.
All right, hopefully everybody liked that crank it up. Boy, that was pretty intense. What a battle going on back here. Tony Hilbrand, Anthony Emery, Jason Jacoby pulling the second group here. We got about a, 8-car pull away there a little bit.
Yeah, the leaders are now passing Sean Williams, a lap down car. Whole pack's going to have to make it around him. Might shake things up a bit as far as gaps between leaders are concerned.
Oh, Sean's just holding his line right now. That's what you got to do. 22 comes
Yeah.
up. Oh!
Oh, 44 making a really aggressive move going below
Well,
the yellow line. Let's see if he can get back in here.
The
in turn
22
3.
checked up there because he come up on Sean Williams, and Anthony Emery wasn't ready for that.
I didn't notice the 22 of
Yeah.
Andrew had both front end and rear end damage.
Man, where the heck is there he is. Andrew Cardinelli, yeah. Well, I'll tell you, that was really close, though, because when he come up on the back of Sean Williams, he had a full head of steam, getting a big pusher from Anthony Emery, and Anthony didn't see it. You know, when you got a car in front of you, like, you can't see up in front of you and see that there's somebody going slower, you know? And that's where I always say communication is a key. Gotta have communication.
I mean, all these guys are on the same TeamSpeak channel there inside Iowa. So it wouldn't hurt to just throw on the radio, hey man,
checking up. You know?
Yeah, telling you which way you're gonna pass or checking up. Yeah, like you said.
Mm-hmm.
That would be much better than calling another unnecessary wreck.
Well, Justin Lisenby Alon Radman, Cody Miller, Joseph Lombard, and John Barry. That's your top 5. Good race. Taking lap 38 here out of 200. Long ways to go, folks. Going to get your fill of racing today. I can guarantee it.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Alon right on the back of Justin Lisenby. Boy, I definitely already left a little gap. You got to get some air in that radiator from time to time. Well, I'll tell you, if it'll blow a motor real quick. Sometimes it goes quicker than others. I don't know if you've ever noticed that, William, that, when your engine overheats a little bit, boy, sometimes you can't get off that driver quick enough and the engine will let go. And other times it can be hotter, or you back out and it cools right off,
Yeah, you'll see it already happening, but once you see it, it's too late. And you hear the little pop, and it'll be gone.
Yep, you'll see the old smoke come out of the tailpipe, and you're done.
Want to say hi to IDK Player in the chat. Welcome, IDK Player. Notable NASCAR YouTube personality.
Oh, very
Does
cool.
a lot with NASCAR Heat 3 league races and things like that.
Oh, very cool.
A lot of those guys, they're competing to join the official NASCAR E-League for NASCAR Heat 3.
Yep.
So a lot of stiff competition there with some real-world teams.
I thought about getting in that because I seen they had a sign up for it, but I thought, nah, too much time.
I'll stick to my wheel in iRacing.
All right, Anthony Emery pulling the second group. These guys are kind of back in that safe zone, I call it, that if something does happen up in the front, they got plenty of time to check up, but a lot of these guys have got damage back here. That's why they're back this far. They've got
but we saw the 44 car to be up here pretty close with damage. We were kind of surprised of that. 44 of Anthony Emery. Well, he's already fell back. Never mind.
Yep. Well, we're probably going to be looking at pit stops here in about, I'm going to say probably about another 10 to 12 laps. We're going to see a second round of pit stops here. A lot of guys have pitted on the cautions, like Eric Sable, Terrell Baker, James Coolabally, Josh Robin. These guys have pitted, so they're going to be off pit sequence a little bit by about 3 or 4 laps. So I'm going to say probably in about the next 10 to 12 laps, we'll see some guys coming to pit road. They're going to be really close on fuel.
Next car that's out to lunch a lap down will be the 2 of Taylor Frey. Everybody going to make it by him rather smoothly.
Yep.
Just going to hold his line here on the bottom.
And the way cautions have been going, I don't see much damage on his car. So the way cautions have been going, it may not be long. If we get another caution, he'll get back on the lead lap. He'll be all right. Everybody's getting by him pretty safe here. He'll be able to blend in with these guys. Hopefully. Somebody will let him in there or something.
Yeah, Lombard Bros Gaming in the chat said it best. If you're here on the video, go ahead. If you're watching right now, go ahead and lick that like button and let us know you're here.
Yes, sir. Yeah, that's Joseph's mom. We call her Mom.
Hi, Joseph's mom. I don't think I've been properly introduced.
Yep. Mom Lombard. Glad you're there, Mom. Cody Miller, nothing's changed up front here. Everybody's still running nose to tail. Guys single file quite a ways back. But Jason Jacoby again pulls out, thinking that he's going to get somebody to go with him, but nobody's taken a bite on that yet. And every time he does that, he loses a couple more positions. Oh, there goes Josh Robin. He's going to come up and help him out a little bit.
Yeah, he'll take the bait.
Yep, but they're going to fall back down to the bottom, so they're going to go right there. Tom Mercier leading this next group.
Yeah, I hope that doesn't come back to bite Jason Jacoby being in the back like that, because he did have a car that was able to be up in the front, and all this outside lane moving has pushed him back here.
Yep.
It's a danger zone if you're not careful.
Well, as I always say, you can go from 0 to hero or hero to 0 in one lap.
Yep. I mean,
it happens.
Almost anybody can win here if they got the draft. And anybody can lose here. Justin Lisenby is still your lead driver here in the 31 Camaro.
I'll tell you, he's doing a heck of a job. He's got that car out front and doesn't want to give up that position. Right now, I think he's got the most laps led. Malad's got 14. And I know Jared Darling led quite a few. He led quite a few of the first few. He led 11. So, yeah, Justin Lisenby's got the most laps led right now.
Well, Malad is on the prowl, pushing on the back of Justin Lisenby, going into 3 and coming out of 4 now.
We've had 2
you know
cautions.
He wants to get his laps led back.
2 cautions, 3 lead changes. We got 155 to go. 155 laps to go. Look, it seems like a long ways, but you know, once you get past that halfway mark, William, it seems to go really quick. You know, and the next thing you know,
Yeah.
you're at the checkered flag.
Right. I expect these laps to fly on by. And Kyle Larson, 42 fan in the chat, says there's 360 people in here currently. I don't know how accurate that is right now, but that is phenomenal. Thank you guys so much for being here.
Yes.
Go and leave a like if you're here. Let us know you're here. We'd really appreciate it. Go ahead and subscribe to MaxspeedTV and hit that notification bell.
Yeah, we had 344 at one time. I don't know where everybody went, but they probably got other league races that they're tuning in
quite
for.
a few people I saw that were watching. They said they're currently driving home, so definitely want you guys to drive home safe before you enjoy this race.
Yeah, you don't want to be watching a race while you're driving down the road.
No. Just keep the sound going and you can listen to us.
Yep.
Till you get home.
Wait till you get home and be safe. All right, Koulibaly goes to the back of that pack, falls in behind Bobby Chaney. Now Jason Jacoby and Josh Robin are they're getting close to being in danger of losing the draft there off of Colby. Or Koulibaly, excuse me. I didn't just say Colby, did I?
No, you said Koulibaly.
I said Colby at first.
Colby Jack.
Well, there's 19 laps led by our leader, Justin Lisenby. Backing him up. But the only one that counts is that last one, William.
Right. Trey Normile, Rawgator, is currently in the 22nd spot. Another one of the fan favorites, pacing himself here in the back. Hopefully he can find a way to get up there soon.
If I can find him. Where the heck is he? There he is.
He's the Aflac.
Aflac, yep.
Yep. I talked about it before the race started. I talked with Rawgator on Twitter today. Eric Keplinger and I were trying to convince him to do the 2001 Michael Waltrip scheme, but he wouldn't go for it.
Yeah, he liked that Aflac car better.
Yep. I mean, I like it too.
Oh, yeah. Well, I think the sun's starting to set here a little bit. Looks like it's starting to get a little darker.
Yeah, some shadows going on here. Might see the lights turn on here soon.
Tyler Ducharme, Terrell Baker, Bobby Chaney, those 3 working together quite well here. TCB gave his yeehaw here at the beginning of the race. I don't know if some of you may not have been here to hear it, but we interviewed him. Oh yeah, you missed out. That was a good yeehaw. 1 in a million.
He gave us a yeehaw in his interview.
Yeah.
That's how excited he gets.
He does get excited.
Love the enthusiasm.
Justin Gable running in 7th from 33rd position to 7th. He won the shootout on Saturday, folks. If you haven't seen that race, go back on the channel here and watch it. The Norc shootout from Saturday. Great to see Justin Gable out there racing again and doing well.
Jason Jacoby and Josh Robin are now together in the 13th and 14th spots, but they're in the middle there by themselves between the backpack and the front pack.
Yeah.
And they're kind of like being alone in the desert with no water. That's all you've got, you and your buddy trying to make it back to shore.
Well, they won't be long here. They should be able to catch up to, well, I don't know. They should be able to catch up to Koulibaly. That'll be a 3-car pack. They'll be a little bit faster. But I think that that damage that Josh Robbins got on the back of his car could be affecting the speed a little bit, why he can't get right up on the back bumper of Jason. And that's causing Jason to not be able to draft well.
Yeah, you wouldn't think back rear end damage would affect the aero on the car, but air goes all around these cars, and
sure.
so any damage will definitely play a factor in your aerodynamics and speed.
Well, it won't be long here in this group. This back group here is going to be reeling them in, so they'll be able to join in with them. They're only about 2.3 seconds from catching up to Josh Robin. But we're going to be looking at pit stops here right directly. Probably,
green flag pit stops coming soon.
Yeah, probably in the next 6-7 laps, somewhere along in there.
Hey, Racing Fan for Life 18. Yeah, that's right. Who needs ARCA weekend when you have this? We've got the Norctona 500, baby.
Yes.
Hopefully none of these guys try to use the ARCA brakes, though. That would be unfortunate.
The long-awaited, most anticipated race of the year right here, the Norctona 500, folks. I'm telling you.
One of the biggest events.
Yeah, the last year when they had it. Oh, here they come. Here comes a bunch of them to pit road. Malad Radman.
We have takers to the watering hole. Malad Radman will lead them off, and
some
heartbreaking.
Oh my gosh!
Baker.
Terrell Baker spinning sideways, but boy, what a save!
Yeah, he really over-anticipated that 55-mile-per-hour speed limit there in the pit road. He'll make it safely though. Won't be spinning around.
Malad Radman comes in. Terrell Baker, Jason Jacoby's in. Now, secret is to get off a pit road with a group of cars. Do not come off pit road by yourself.
Yeah, and you bet these guys in the voice chat are probably already teaming up with each other. Say, hey, come out with me, and I'll be your partner out to the dance as we get back out here into the draft.
And here comes Justin Lisenby. These guys all coming in. Cody Miller, Joseph Lombard. So more guys coming in.
Yeah, and we expected it. It's just about that time.
Good pit stops by these guys. Now, some of them may take 2 tires. Oh, and Joseph Lombard had to back up in his pit stall. Him and I talk about that every week. We watch for the drivers to do that.
Right.
And he just did it. It looks like a fuel only stop for Joseph. No tires. Gosh, I think I would have taken tire right sides or something on that pit stop. But Mercier now the new leader.
A lot of people think tires don't really play a factor here at Daytona or Talladega.
We'll probably be seeing this group come in here before long. But Tom Mercier leads his second lap of the race, I should say. Started 32nd on the field. A lot of guys are just now getting back out on the track. We're going to see a lot of them go a lap down here temporarily until this front group pits.
Yeah, current leader Tom Mercier representing his Norc family well with that paint scheme.
And he goes clear to the high side. Oh, they're going to go 3 wide here.
Eaton Jones in the 16.
Yep, here they come to pit road.
Yeah, here come 44 and the 48 for their pit stops. Will be Will Klein and Anthony Emery.
Oh, Joseph Lombard back in.
Oh no, that's not a good sign, Rudy.
Oh, must have been a speeding penalty or something there.
Yeah, I bet that's what it was.
Oh no.
Problems for Joseph Lombard here tonight, the Norctona 500.
Oh no. Well, he's going to change tires this time. Oh man, what a bummer. Well, that puts Ariotti.
That's a shame.
Ariotti is the new leader. I'm sure we'll probably be seeing him come to pit road here soon.
Yeah. Rest in peace, Furniture Row Racing, and that 78 homage is Ariotti.
Yep, more guys coming in. Looks like Nicholas Russell. Oh, the number 2 off the track, Taylor Fry and Aaron Smith. Those guys come in.
Yeah, that was an unfortunate problem for Joseph Lombard, but I think if he plays his cards right, I mean, we're not even 60 laps in. I think if he times everything right, he does have a chance of getting back up there.
Ariotti's still leading, and I'm showing Aaron Smith in second, but Aaron is 34 seconds behind, just coming off the pit road. So Ariotti's he's coming in. Okay. Oh, and he's coming in by himself. Oh no.
Go in by yourself. Probably got to leave by yourself.
Oh, man. Well, that's going to put
No bueno
Malad
for him.
Radman back in the lead when they come around.
Yeah, once timing and scoring cycles out through again. 24, Malad Radman. One of three of the big leaders tonight, along with Justin Lisenby, 31.
Yep, Eric Sable, Justin Lisenby, Cody Miller, them three right together there. And then it's a little ways back to Tyler Ducharme, not far. And Bobby Chaney. Justin Gable's still in the 8th place here. I guess they're going to get by. Ariotti's off the pit road, but he's going to get passed up.
Right. And there he goes right there as he's exiting the pits, being passed by our new leader.
I hope he can find somebody to draft with, because, boy, you'll just fall like a rock if you don't.
No kidding. Taking a look behind this front pack, you got Tyler Ducharme and Bobby Chaney trying to get something going here. The 08 Aaron's Dream Machine and the 59 of Bobby Chaney.
Yes, sir. Gable about to lose the draft off of them guys, though. I hate that for him. You'd think that maybe them guys up ahead of him might just drag the brake a little bit and let him catch up.
I just noticed this now. Tyler Ducharme also does have a lot of rear end damage. So I don't think if he didn't have the right amount of drafting partners, he probably wouldn't be up this far anyway.
Right.
It's unfortunate.
Well, Ariotti falls back to get a little help from TCB there. TCB Racing. Terrell Baker. I hope Mrs. Baker's tuning in.
Yeah.
If you aren't, hello, Mrs. Baker. That's Terrell's mom.
Right.
Sweet lady that she usually tunes in and watches Terrell race, so I hope she's watching.
Joseph Lombard's mom, F in the chat means respects. It's kind of an internet culture kind of meme. Like if somebody has really bad luck, they'll say press F for respects. So
that's cool.
For clarification for that, it comes from a Call of Duty game, I think.
I didn't know that.
People were kind of making fun of how like you could just press a button to pay respects.
That's cool.
Yeah, but Joseph Lombard definitely not out of this one yet.
Well, now we've got this big group together back here. They're running about 7.6 seconds behind that front group. But this is a big group. Now, if they stay nose to tail, they should be able to run down that front group. But they've got to stay nose to tail.
And guess who's in that pack? That would be your poll winner from tonight, the one of Jared Darling.
Yeah, but he is laps down, isn't he? Trying to find him here. No, he's on the lead lap.
On the lead lap.
Yeah, he is.
Yep.
Oh, cool. He's not out of it.
One of the last ones, but yeah, it's still nonetheless on the lead lap.
Very good.
So, this could be a redemption move for him.
And we got a third group, James Coulibaly, Brad Bothwell, and Trey Normal back here. Raw Gator
Nation.
Running about 16.
Seeing them in the chat.
16 seconds behind.
Caution is back out.
Oh, right there. I just seen it. Cody Miller. Let's go back and see what happened to Cody. Like a one-car spin. Or to catch up with what happened to Cody here.
Yep.
And
right there with those guys.
Oh, bumper hook from Tyler Ducharme.
Yeah, Rudy, you talk about the bumper hook all the time when we're here at the restrictor plate tracks. And there's a prime example of it right there with Cody Miller.
Well, let's go back and take a look at this from a different view. We're on the chase view right here now. And this is where, Tyler kind of comes down. They kind of met in the middle a little bit right there. Tyler kind of comes down into the back of Cody Miller. And that's going to spin both of them hard into the wall here.
Yeah, there was really no room between Justin Lisenby and for Cody Miller between Justin Lisenby and Tyler Ducharme in the 08. I mean, inches, if that, of separation between them. And yeah, you see the result there. Unfortunate for Cody Miller.
Yes, it is. All right, third caution on the track.
Lad Radman back in the lead, and pit cycles just went through, so we'll see who decides to make their way down pit road, if they haven't done so already, or if they want to do it another time for safe measure.
Well, that's good for a lot of people that were way behind, and good for let's see, the first car lap down is Nicholas Caressel.
Oh yeah, no doubt, really good for the 03 of Nick Russell.
I'm gonna assume and say them guys are probably gonna want to stay out. Nicholas Caressel, Joseph Lombard, and Taylor Fry. I wouldn't be a bit surprised to see them three stay out, just so they can all three get back on the tail end of the lead lap.
I hope he stays out so I can keep practicing his last name and get it right for a second time.
All right, so we got one coming off. Eric Sable. Looks like a fuel-only stop. Same for Justin Lisenby. Eric Sable, first one off of pit road. Great job. Well, a couple guys that did stay out. Jared Darling, Caden Henry, and Cody Miller. Cody Miller stayed out with that car tore up. Wow.
Oh, that's a daring move. He must have thought there wasn't enough damage, but of course he can't see outside of the car like we can.
Right.
And yeah, his whole front end is gone, and the rear end definitely damaged on the 28 car of Cody Miller. Sometimes what these drivers will do is they'll go in chat, inside the race chat, and ask other drivers to kindly look in their mirror and tell them if they have damage.
Well, let's see what Jared Darling's got to say here. Jared Darling, you got a copy?
Yeah, gotcha.
Well, Jared, I know you were involved in that first wreck, but is the car okay? It seems to be pretty fast.
Well, it's not okay. I have to be pretty much getting pushed to be able to keep up. But I got Caden. We were working together since I was crashed, and we're able to hang in the draft. But if I don't have any help, I'll lose it really quick. But Caden's gonna, as much as he can, try to kind of work with me. We're gonna work together and see if somehow I can stay in this. I mean, we're still early, so anything can happen, I guess. But just pretty frustrated from earlier getting blocked, but I guess it happens.
Yeah, I thought it was a little early for that kind of racing myself, but you know, with it being 500 like this here, everybody wants to get up to the front and lead laps, and I don't know. It seems like when they're leading that they feel the best out there, I guess. So, but well, I'll tell you what, it's been a pretty interesting race so far. And the guys are breaking up into several different groups out there. So it's been pretty cool. I guess we'll just let you get back at it. I know you're frustrated, Jared. Good luck for the rest of the race.
Thanks, Rudy.
Joseph Lombard on the apron. I believe he's just letting some cars by there. He has a lap down on the chart.
Oh yeah, he's gonna stay down. Yep.
I was just afraid he had some sort of problem there. I'm just keep my eyes out.
Yeah, I think he's not going to get his lap back, so I think he's gonna have to go to the back of the field. So Nicholas Kressel was way by. He got back on the lead lap. So Joseph will be lined up for the next one to go get his lap back. Cody Miller out of the race. Too much damage. That's a shame.
Yeah, it looked like way too much damage, and I was surprised he didn't go into pit that first time around. But he probably just couldn't see it. Yeah, Jared Darling told you that he doesn't like the way the car's going, Rudy. He doesn't. He thinks it's only good when somebody's pushing him. He said. Mm-hmm.
Well, that's just enough damage on that car. It really does affect the aerodynamics a lot. You know?
Right. I mean, having a car only work well when somebody's pushing you isn't the worst thing to have at Daytona, but the problem is you got to stay up front. Lights are off here on the Porsche pace car, and we'll get back to green flag racing going into lap 67 of 200 laps. Full 500 miles doing the full 100% race here from Daytona. the Norctona 500. So glad that all you guys are here watching wherever you may be in the world tonight.
Well, we got some very, very beautiful looking cars out there. A lot of guys have spent a lot of time working on their paints just for today. And some not, but some have. Some have really brightened up the colors and stuff. Terrell Baker being one of them. I love that car, man. That's my favorite car.
I mean, yeah, I don't know what you see in that car. I guess I don't know the history about it.
I guess because Dale Earnhardt drove it.
See, like, I don't know if I'm seeing the same thing as you, but I'll have to look it up later.
Yeah, it's the multicolored, it's like pink and green, and it's got multicolors in it.
Oh, I only see cool. Like pink. Okay, I must be seeing the wrong thing. Anyway, let's go green flag here. And Jared Darling has chosen the outside to the 19 of Caden Oaks. And green flag's back in the air.
He's going to quickly jump down to the bottom in front of Cade Henry. That's going to leave the upper line ready for Justin Lisenby to get that run. But he does not have Malad right on his tail.
That may have not been the smartest of moves, as Justin Lisenby was one of our top leaders before this restart and before the green flag pit cycles. But looks like he won't get the momentum he was looking for.
And John Barry going to go around the outside of Malad. Wow, they almost made it 3 wide there for a minute, but Malad dropped it down to the bottom. And John Barry's stuck.
Right here with John Barry on the outside and TCB in the middle.
Oh my God, Jason Jacoby.
John Barry's going to be lost on the outside.
Yes, he is.
And he'll lose plenty of positions.
Wow.
Losing that draft. And
Jacoby
that's
drops
just
it to the bottom
of the draft.
And look at poor Terrell Baker stuck up there by himself. Can't get down to the oh my gosh. He could duck it in there right now if he was quick on the wheel. There he goes.
Yeah, and he'll take it.
Josh Robin let him in there.
Josh Robin got to save the day again for one of these cars losing the draft.
Sable going for the lead. He may get it too, because Jared, out there in the point like that, he's not going to be quite as fast on that bottom.
Man, I like this restart, Rudy. This one was fun.
Yeah. A little interesting, I can tell you that.
Yeah, plenty to talk about. Eric Sable.
Yep, Sable in the lead. Tyler Ducharme. Oh, and nope.
Darling will get
Darling led that one. Bobby Chaney sitting there in 6th place.
A lot of blinking from Caden Oaks there. Hope that doesn't happen for him too much after now.
And that costs a little bit of draft time too. When he's not there, there's not drafting.
That's right. iRacing doesn't count you being there whenever you blink, and so you also lose your speed.
And the guy ahead of you, the guy ahead of you and the guy behind you. Boy, and I would not want to be Justin Lisenby right now with him blinking ahead of me.
Yeah, I'm going to keep a close eye on driver communications here. They may end up telling him that he needs to move out of the way because it's dangerous for the other competitors around him.
Well, Jason Jacoby got himself a good push here on the inside. And Ariotti going to fall in between him and Terrell Baker.
This might be the furthest back we've seen Malad Radman under green flag conditions.
Yeah.
Outside green flag pit stops, he's leading this second single file pack with John Barry and the 16 of Keaton Jones and Tony Hildebrands.
Well, somehow he's got damage on that car. I don't know if you're seeing that or not.
Oh, yeah, I see it as well on the rear left quarter panel, right where it says National Guard.
Yep.
Got a nice little dent.
Yep, and the hood, too. The hood and the right front fender, or left front fender is all caved in, too.
I'm curious as to where that came from.
I don't know. There could have been some contact.
I don't remember seeing him getting involved in anything.
Nope.
Double wide here in the front still. 2 abreast in this entire front pack.
Bobby Chaney sitting 3rd on the upper line.
Gonna try to take that Dream Machine up to P1.
Eric Sable drops it to the bottom in front of Jared Darling. That's good news for Jared Darling, actually. He needed somebody on point right there to be faster. because of that front end damage he has.
Right. Yeah, that's what I was saying. If he gets somebody to stay behind him this whole time, it just pace himself and not put himself in a position where he's got to stay behind somebody with nobody behind him. He still has a shot at this.
Yep. Tyler Ducharme coming from 30th place, running in second right now and trying to get the lead. He does have the lead. And man, what a big push from Bobby Chaney. Both of them going to clear.
Yeah.
Oh my
God. Tyler Ducharme to the lead. Let's see if he can get it at the line.
Here he's stuck up there. He's going to come down. Wow, these guys power move on that outside.
And a lap lead for the 08 of Tyler Ducharme and that Dream Machine.
Yes, sir.
Way to go. 201 miles per hour is the speed coming into turn 1. Insane. Good word to describe it.
You got that right. Man, I'll tell you, when you see these guys running like this here, this is pretty intense. Bobby Chaney is all over the back of Tyler Ducharme right now.
In iRacing, you don't feel the G-forces that you would feel in real life, but you know what? I think the stress is still quite present.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it will give, if you got a strong wheel, with a lot of force feedback, it will give you a workout.
Oh, yeah.
You'll be sweating.
Terrell Baker. Ooh.
Yeah, Terrell Baker there in the outside groove again. 19 of Caden Oaks.
Josh Robin going to come right in behind Terrell as Terrell drops it to the bottom. Well, you can just hear the car pick right back up. Yeah, Caden Henry going to the back.
We just call him Caden Henry.
That's what I did. That's what I call him. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't know.
Claude Radman, Tony Hilbrands. Good job by Tony Hilbrands today, coming from 21st position. But the thing of it is, here's the kicker right here. Tyler Ducharme started 30th, and he's running in the lead. Bobby Chaney started 29th, and he's running in second. Ariotti, 17th, running in third. So some of the guys that were in the back are now in the front.
Yeah, I think all four of them, actually. Yeah, 34th, 33rd, 17th, and 12th for all their starting positions, respectively. And this is showing how patience can pay off.
And our pole setter back into 5th position.
Even though he's not liking how his car is going, I'm still proud of Jared Darling there in the 1 for persevering through that first caution and getting himself back up there, even with some damage.
Well, another one behind the wall. Nathan Lewis takes his car behind the wall. Sean Williams still sitting on pit road. Ooh, Bobby Chaney down below the yellow line there for a second. He may have ducked out there a little bit to get some air in that radiator.
And 2 wide, Eric Sable and
Justin Gable.
And, Justin Gable. Sable and Gable doing the double wide.
Yeah, there you go. Sable and Gable. I'll tell you, Gable's got a heck of a run going. Look at that. Oh, they're making contact.
He's going to tap the wall there. No caution.
Whoa.
And no serious wrecks. Let's see if they can hold it together.
They did. I don't know how they held that together.
Guts to make that move, and I'm glad they saved it.
And they're 3 wide.
Jacoby will find his way 3 wide for the lead.
Holy smokes. And Bobby Chaney to the lead.
What a show.
Jason Jacoby went clear around the outside. Oh man, I can't believe everybody survived that. That was amazing.
That was crazy. Put that on your highlight reel, folks.
No kidding.
That's a great moment here from the Norctona 500. And a little tidbit about Jason Jacoby there in the 88. A lot of you guys already know well about him, but he races in a full VR car, literally sitting in his room, and he's got the full ambiance around him.
Yeah.
A lot of impressive stuff going on there with Jason Jacoby.
Yeah, that's pretty intense right there to see his setup and everything. Well, everybody's... Oh, man.
Oh.
I think he thought he was going to squeeze in there, but he wasn't ready. Jared Darling says, you're not coming in here. Thank you.
Nope.
Nobody wants to give up any track position whatsoever.
I bet Jared Darling in the one is glad to have Jason Lisenby there, being the one pushing him. Justin Lisenby, really good pusher.
Now Justin Gable comes up behind Jason Jacoby. Jason's going to stay up there. Yeah, he's going to stay up there, though. I think with a little help, he might be able to get back up to the front. That VR, man, I'll tell you, I would really like to try VR one time just to say I did it.
Yeah.
They say if you're not used to it at first, it can make you a little queasy, a little sick to your stomach. But once you get used to it, I guess everybody really likes it.
Yeah, it helps when you have different peripherals like helping you do things than like your actual body movement.
Yep.
And those kind of things. It helps the nauseousness definitely.
Well, I mean, look at the run here he's got on the outside. He's kind of made a pretty good power move by himself. Well, now here goes a couple of guys up in front of him.
Ooh.
Tyler Ducharme jumps up in front of him. Sable acted like he was going to go with him. Yeah.
Tyler Ducharme. Bobby Chaney.
Tyler wants to get back to the lead. Man, I'll tell you what. Wow.
What a show these guys are putting on.
Sable sitting back here, watching everything transpire just out his windshield. Jared Darling, our pole sitter, still hanging on to 6th place. If he comes out of this with that kind of a run, he can't really complain. Jacoby jumps to the bottom, dumps off Tyler Ducharme. And Tyler's going to squeeze it in there. Man, I'm telling you, Lisenby in 7th. There's old TCB running in 8th.
Yep, and then here comes the 8. Right behind him of Josh Robin.
Yes, sir.
John Barry behind him.
Back up front, these guys still racing pretty hard right now. It looked like Sable might have went to the outside. I think if he could get Jason Jacoby and maybe Tyler Ducharme to bite on that, he could possibly maybe get a run there on Bobby Chaney and Ariotti. I'm surprised Ariotti hasn't made a move to go to the outside yet.
Crowd favorite Malad Radman's currently sitting back in 12th. Started in P2 today. Led a lot of laps, and now he's pacing himself in the back, doing what he can.
Yeah, he's got 20 laps led, so that's come up quite a bit. I still think, yeah, Justin Lisenby's got 24, so they're pretty close on that. Tyler Ducharme's led 5 laps. Bobby Chaney's led the 6th this time by. And oh, you're kidding me.
Darling.
Oh no, Jared Darling, what happened there?
That's a ton of cars going in the infield, Rudy.
What the heck happened there?
My goodness, 16 of Keaton Jones.
Let's go back and see this. Oh my gosh. I don't know if somebody was coming to pit road or if somebody got bumper hooked or what happened there. Let's see.
21 of Eric Sable. And that might have been the start of it. The 21 of Eric Sable cutting across Jason Jacoby.
Oh.
Jason Jacoby also got a piece of that action too. His front hood, his front end of Jason Jacoby in the 88 also ripped off.
Okay, I'm on board here with Eric Sable. Oh, Jason Jacoby come down into Eric Sable. Oh yeah. No. We were just talking about that VR, and oh my gosh, there it is.
And I'm sure he saw that crystal clear.
Oh yeah, I'll bet.
It was too late.
And
VR.
He's gonna get hooked too. And that, of course, catches Josh Robin, TCB. We got quite a few guys gonna get involved in that one.
A lot of good guys get involved in that.
Yep.
And that has to end Jared Darling's day.
Oh man, I'm telling you, Aaron Smith, Caden Henry, Tony Hilbrands. That was a big one. But I'm going to tell you what, I think Eric Sable's day is over.
Yeah, also Jared Darling on pit road.
And Unbelievable right there. That's the big one, I think. That caught just about everybody out there, I think.
So far, that would be the big one. Not even 100 laps in.
Well, looks like
Aaron Smith might have stayed out.
Yeah, I think he did. But Tyler Ducharme was the first one off the pit road. And it looks like he may have done like right side tires only. His car's still in fairly decent shape. But Aaron Smith was involved in that, so I'm not really sure. I see a little bit of right rear damage on his car. But let me see if I can find Aaron here and talk to him. There he is. Got him. Aaron Smith, you got a copy?
Yeah, I gotcha.
Well, Aaron, you made a trip out across the grass. They're helping the groundskeepers mow the grass, but what happened there? Did you see what happened?
No, I just saw one car going to the outside wall, and then I got run over. That's just about it.
Well, how bad's the car?
I don't know. Front end feels fine. Back end's a bit messed up, but I don't think the spoiler is too bad, so we should be able to bring it back out and run with the guys up front.
Are you going to pit?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm halfway down on gas here.
Okay.
I had to pass Joseph, but he wouldn't let me around, so I just stayed out with the pace car.
Okay. All right. All right. Well, hopefully you're having a good run out there. I mean, it looks like everybody's having a decent run. I mean, we've had a couple extra cautions here, but actually it's been pretty good racing.
Yeah, it would just be nice if we weren't single file for the whole time.
I know
it's pretty tiring out here.
Yeah. All right, brother. Well, I'm going to let you go while you make your pit stop, so I'll talk to you later. Good luck.
10-4, thank you.
All right.
Yeah, during that round of pit stops, Aaron Smith finally did come in the 70 machine.
Yep. So that gives the lead up to Tyler Ducharme.
Yeah, Tyler Ducharme and Bobby Chaney have been really active here in the last 10 to 15 laps here up front.
Kidding.
Really making moves. Tyrell Baker lucky to be up there in the third position.
Well, Josh Robin, you got a copy?
Yeah, what's up?
Hey, man, you're having a great run out there today coming from 23rd. How's the car running?
Well, that second wreck, that big one early on, like lap 11 or whatever it was, I got some damage because I got ran in the back for checking up.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, it's still pretty fast. I think the damage is slowing me down just a little bit, but we're good. I mean, it's nothing too bad. But the racing been single file a lot because Cup cars, they suck in the draft. Terrible draft package. Yeah. So, I don't know, but it's been okay racing, I guess.
Well, I heard on the Facebook page there somebody had commented about, when it goes double file, guys need to stay with that and make that upper line work because we've seen it work that way. When you get 8 or 10 drivers up there, you can pass, but we haven't seen anybody commit to that. You get 4, 5, 6 guys up there, and pretty soon somebody will drop to the bottom, and then you're down to 4. Then somebody else will drop, and now you're down to 3. And it just seems to, then the next thing you know, everybody's single file again. So why can't everybody kind of stick with the plan there on the outside?
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's just something to do with they just don't have the patience to stay committed to the outside, or they just not really. I don't know, just impatient. They don't have the patience. It is a little tougher to get the outside rolling with the Cup cars at the new Daytona track, but I don't know. Yeah, they just and also with the a lot of cars got wrecked out early on, so that probably has an effect on it too with less amount of cars. So
sure.
Yeah, I don't know. It sucks, but
yep. All right, brother. Well, good luck out there, and just keep it safe, man.
Oh yeah, for sure. And shout out to TCB. We're gonna be working together, try to get that dub, and also don't forget to subscribe to PewDiePie.
There you go.
Yeah.
Subscribe to Defeat T Series.
Yes.
Way to go, man.
All right. Good luck.
Yep. Thank you.
Oh, PewDiePie.
Rudy, I'm gonna be right back.
Yep. All right. So back up front, Bobby Chaney, Tyler Ducharme going to be taking the head on this restart. Well, I hope everybody's having a good time in chat there. I see, man, there's been a ton of people chatting. Sean Williams is still sitting on pit road. I do not know why. And Jason Jacoby just took his car behind the wall. He is done for the day. All right, pace car's in. And green, green, green. And Tyler Ducharme will take the point. A little bit of a pull away there. Josh Robin and those guys not quite as good on that restart, but with the three of these guys working together, we may see that they're going to run them down really quick here. Josh Robin comes up with a full head of steam. Getting a great push from old TCB.
Yeah, here they go too wide here for the lead.
What is Tyler Ducharme doing? Wow, what was he doing there? I think he was trying to get some side draft off them guys or something, but Josh Robin to the lead for the first time today. Boy, you don't want to dump off your teammate now. He drops it to the bottom.
Way to the inside to block the Dream Machine.
Oh, we got a couple into the wall.
17.
Oh my gosh, James
Coulibaly.
Oh my gosh, let's go back and see this. Oh my gosh, that was horrible.
Really, I came back just in time.
I'm telling you, man, that
was a slam into the wall.
That was a hard hit. Good thing that this is just a sim.
Yeah, I would worry very much for these guys' lives if this was real.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm gonna say it was probably a bumper hook there. The number 68, Tom Mercier.
It was. Well, he actually got into the right quarter panel of the 17.
Yep.
Of James.
And man, I'm telling you, they hit hard. Both of them did right there.
I guess there was a little miscalculated judgment there by the 68.
Yep.
Of Tom Mercier, not thinking, thinking he had a little more room than he did.
Wow, he never even let off the gas. He just kept right on going there. Man, he didn't even slow up. Wow, man, unbelievable. That looks like that's going to probably bring a couple more guys to pit road here.
Yeah, that involved the 10 of Brad Bothwell. He was one of the fast guys in practice before the race. He's going to get some damage from that incident as well. As Josh Robin will remain your leader here.
Tyler Ducharme second, Terrell Baker third, Bobby Chaney fourth, and Ariotti rounds out your top five. You know, what's really kind of surprising? Anthony Emery running as good as he is for that car being so tore up. I think we need to get him up here and talk to him. We got to find out his secret.
Yeah.
Yeah, it says he's recording. Why he's recording? We're going to find out he's recording. Anthony Emery, you got a copy?
Yeah, what's going on, Rudy?
Well, how is that car running as good as it's running and it looks like a modified?
I have no idea. I can definitely feel that it's lacking speed. It's just not sucking up as well as others. But the fact that it's competitive with a minute and a half of damage is unbelievable. If this was a truck, I would be 20 miles an hour off the pace. But I've had some unfortunate events happen. Just wrong place, wrong time, and now we're in sixth somehow.
Man, I'm telling you, that's quite impressive. Well, I know you were caught up in that wreck and there was a lot of damage on the car, but other than that, the racing's been pretty intense up there. It seems like patience, there is no patience right now.
Yeah, I'm not really sure why. I mean, we're not even halfway. The racing at the beginning was kind of ridiculous. I should have saw it coming though. Just people being over aggressive, but yeah, just hopefully that we can keep it up and not avoid everything else that's going to happen. I'm sure it's going to get worse and worse as we go on and come home with. I don't think I can win unless like some kind of wreck happens on the last lap. But just to get a top 10 or top 5 would be a win for me with this car.
Right. Well, there's been a lot of cautions here today. A lot more than what we're used to seeing you guys have. You know, and I don't know whether the guys it's just the over aggressiveness or what. I don't know. Everybody thinks that they're going to win it on lap 90 out of 200. I don't know what the deal is there, but Well, we wish you the best of luck out there, Anthony. If everything keeps going the way it's going, you might wind up pulling out a good finish out of this.
Hopefully.
All right.
It's been all over the place, and I don't know what's going to happen, but I can just pray.
That's right. Well, keep up the good work. Keep digging.
All right, thank you.
All right, very cool. Cool. All right, so Josh Robbins still leading. And I've lost track of pit stops, so I don't even know.
Man, caution flag pit stops or green pit stops. There's been about only one green flag pit stop cycle here tonight, but probably 3 or 4 caution pit stop runs.
Yeah. Yeah, I was just going to look at the cautions that we have had.
5 to be safe.
Yep.
I'll round up. Broadcasters round up.
5 cautions. Yeah, you're right. Which, you know, I don't know. A lot of people would probably consider that a really good race, you know, for being halfway here, 5 cautions. And that's really not a bad assumption right there.
Yeah, a lot of leagues would say that's a good number at this point. But, you know, the Norc guys, they're known for being very professional out here, you know. You know, I'm not talking about the short track racing we saw the other night at something national, but you know, generally speaking, that's already a lot of cautions for these Norc guys.
Yeah, definitely. All right, well, we're going to be, looks like we're still waiting on the lights to go out on the pace car, so we're still under caution. And again, I wanted to thank everybody for joining us, man. Hey, we got them likes up there, 226. Come on, baby, keep hitting them thumbs up.
Let's go, guys. Thank you so much. Hey, you think maybe when we, Mama Lombard thinks we should get Jason Jacoby in the booth? What do you think, Rudy?
Well, I don't know.
in team speak right now?
Yeah, he's in here, but I don't know if he's gonna feel like talking to us or not. We can try. Let's see if
maybe
we
not
can,
after that.
Yeah, let's see if we can get him on the horn here. Jason Jacoby, you got a copy?
Hey, Rudy, what's up?
Well, I'll tell you what. I hate to see you out of the race there, brother, but I'm telling you what, that was impressive running out there. Every time it seemed like you guys got together and got something going on the high side, everybody kind of like dumped each other off. I think if we could have stuck to the high side of, you know, maybe 6, 8 guys up there, you could have made the run, don't you think?
Yes, sir. You're right, Rudy. I didn't say it enough over in-game chat, but I wanted everyone to know if I was on your bumper, I would go up to the top with you if you wanted to go up there. So I wanted to push guys, you know, make a run for the front of the pack. It was a lot of fun. I really want to say hey to everyone in chat, and I'm so sorry, guys. That wreck was on me. Totally my fault. I'm so sorry if I took out any of y'all's favorite drivers, but thanks everyone for tuning in. And we almost made it, Rudy. I caused a wreck there.
Yeah, I know. Well, it happens. It happens. But we've been trying to push everybody over to your channel for in-car view. But are you going to come back next year for the next Norctona?
I would love to. If that night is open on the schedule, man, I'll be here. This is amazing. I saw like 323 live viewers, so really looking forward to next year. I'm hoping it'll be even bigger next year. But thank you for having me on, Rudy. I appreciate it, guys. Y'all have a great rest of the race. Enjoy it. And I'll see y'all later.
All right. Thank you.
Impressive run. Good.
Thank you, guys.
Well, there you go. Got Jason on the horn. All right. We're ready to go back green here, folks.
Hey, slow motion in the chat. Glad to see you here tonight.
Hey, Kurt.
Green flag is coming back.
Yeah, ducks into pit road. Josh Robin, Tyler Ducharme on the green. And we're back underway here for the 2019 Norctona 500.
Nearly 5 laps away from the 100 lap mark. These guys definitely have not been showing it as they are double wide already here in the front. Outside lane won't really be working too much for Tyler Ducharme in the 08.
Nope, he goes to the back pretty quick there. Malad Radman's back into the mix of things, though, back into 4th.
Radman Nation, it's time to wake up. Your driver's back in the front.
Yes, wake up. You can't say it ain't been a snooze fest, I can tell you that.
No,
it's
not
been
at
pretty
all.
exciting.
They may have been a little tired there seeing him in the backpack, but you know he's already got up back there. He's a great driver, and back up here with the guys in the front.
Well, Nicholas Kressel joins the top 10 now, running in 8th place. And Justin Lisenby rounds out the top 10 here, falling in behind Caden Henry. Nick Mucinex. Hey, there's Nick Mucinex.
Hey, Mucinex in the 45. He's got Morton sea salt. He's got Morton salt on his car tonight. Interesting choice. I'm curious to see if that is a inside joke here with the Nork guys, saying maybe Nick Mucinex is a little salty.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say that. Yeah, I'm just gonna say that.
And while we were saying that, Malad Bradman in the 24 taking the high line. I haven't really seen him try that tonight so far.
Yeah,
he's given a go at it with Ducharme in tow.
Well, he's got that little bit of damage now. If Ariotti would go out in front of Malad, those two, that whole line might go, because that, Ariotti doesn't have any damage on his car, and if he can be the one pulling them guys, that would really help. There he goes to the outside. He must have heard me. Some of these guys are watching the chat or watching the broadcast, so or
That's
listening.
Not a good idea.
They're listening. They're listening.
Well, with a little delay, I think that would mess me up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I usually just go back and watch the race I'm in afterwards.
Oh yeah.
Kind of see what I did wrong or.
Ariotti's been up front, led 4 laps already, but here he goes back to the lead again, being pushed by Malad Radman. He dumps off Malad. That leaves 3 cars to the high side by themselves, and we have not seen 3 cars make it very good up there.
Yeah, we have not. That's been a lot where the cautions have been taking place when these guys get.
Oh, Malad checks up a little.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Malad Radman looks like he's slowing down a little bit. Maybe not by his own choosing. Gonna try to tuck under Justin Lisenby in the 31 if he can.
Yeah, Lisenby leading the most laps here so far. Oh man, they're mixing and matching. They're jumping all over the place. Ariotti goes to the outside, and Josh Robin back in the lead.
Josh Robin with the aggressive moves. He's been the guy tonight that's been helping people get up to the front, but now, he's taking things into his own hands, and he's going to make it a lead lap here.
And Ariotti's falling like a rock.
Oh.
That's a shame, man. I thought, man, I don't know what happened there, whether he got out of line or what, but he's going to come into...
He just got back in line now.
Yeah.
Maybe that'll help him. Got Aaron Smith pushing him in the 70 yellow car. Couldn't tell what sponsor that was, so I just called him yellow.
Elijah Gracia still in it, 12th place in the Camel car. And right behind him, Will Klein. We haven't heard much out of Will today. He's been pretty quiet. Got a lot of damage on his car, but he's still hanging in here. 13th position after starting 31st.
Yeah, Tony Hildebrand's behind him in 14th, and John Barry still tagging along back there in 15th. That's 74 Nork machine.
Behind him, Keaton Jones. Now, Keaton's got a little damage on his car. And Joseph Lombard is back on the lead lap now. He's probably got one of the cleanest cars out there. Has not been involved in any wreck so far. Knock on wood. I don't want my buddy Joseph to get involved in a wreck.
He kind of got lucky with his caution with not having damage to speak of. There's no fast repairs tonight, so if you get in a caution, you want it to be mainly tires and no cosmetic damage.
Well, those that were rooting for Trey Normal, he is in 20th place. Well, we got a lot of guys off the track right now. This is the tail end of the field back here. Taylor Fry actually, and Andrew Cardinelli. Yeah, he is the one first car lap down, but he is the last one. And the rest of the guys, Tom Mercier, James Coulibaly, Jason Jacoby, Justin Gable out of the race. Oh, man. And our pole sitter, Jared Darling, Eric Sable, Cody Miller. Oh, my gosh. We got a lot of good drivers.
Yeah, Jared Darling, he was pole sitter, but he had one accident too many. That last one really did it in for him in the one team.
A lot of good drivers out today.
Raw Gator Nation, he's rounding out the end of your field right now. Still on the lead lap in your 20th spot. Started 31st, so anything's an improvement. Doesn't look like he has too much damage, so he should be okay.
Yeah,
he holds back there and stays out of trouble.
Yeah, it's way early. We're just a tick past the halfway mark now.
Yep, just hit lap 101.
Lots of racing to go.
And I'm sure, speaking of 101, a lot of these drivers are schooling each other on how to draft and how to get out of my way.
Well, as the old saying goes, if you're not a leader, you're a follower, right?
That's definitely true. ECB and Justin Lisenby knowing full well what it's like to be a follower right now, as Josh Robin in the 8 machine will lead another lap here for the Norctona 500.
Lisenby was caught up in that one wreck there. He did get a little bit of damage on his car. Not a whole lot, but a little. I don't think there's too awful many cars out here that don't have a little bit of damage on their car.
And you know, Rudy, we talked about the sun setting a long time ago back in the beginning of this race, and I don't see the lights still have yet to come on. But it definitely has gotten darker.
Oh yeah, it's starting to get, it's going to wind up. We'll finish in the dark, no doubt.
Right.
So, Tyler Ducharme still hanging on to 5th place after coming from 30th. And Bobby Cheney started 29th, running in 6th. Those two having a great run. They're sticking pretty close to one another. And Anthony Emery, we're not sure how he's doing it, but he's still hanging into 7th place. Man, that's pretty awesome. He don't even know how he's doing it.
No, if he could see the damage we see, he would be shaking his head.
Yeah, he'd be going, gosh, how am I so fast?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, still an impressive run by Anthony Emery
Yes.
tonight. Started 20th. He's still sitting up in 7th with the damaged race car.
Aiden Henry, he's been up and down the charts here today, but finds himself back into 8th place now. He was up in the front there running in 2nd for quite some time, pushing Jared Darling, and now he finds himself into 8th. So, and we've seen him back in the back part of the field there for a while. When there was that big green flag run and everybody got split up, he was way back in the field.
Battle for 9th back here with Nick Mucinex and Ariotti. Well, now it's with the 19 of Caden Henry. Yeah, they're going to get all bundled up there.
Oh, and man, that was close.
Audi got a little contact with Mucinex, but he's going to be fine. But also, he'll continue to fall back here.
Yep, Ariotti.
Behind Will Klein now.
He had to check up right there. He would have definitely spun Nick Mucinex. And Will Klein, there's another one that we're unsure how he can be as fast as he is. Just staying in the draft, I guess, is the secret to being in this position. Is you just got to stay in the draft. You can't. If he pulled out right now, it would be like throwing out a parachute.
Yeah, the guys with the damage on the front end of their cars, it's a wonder how they're still doing so well. Will Klein and the 44 specifically of Anthony Emery.
Yep, and Anthony leading that back part of the field here, a little distance. Yeah, he's well, not quite a half a second up to Bobby Cheney, so he hasn't lost the draft yet. But boy, I'll tell you, it sure would be nice to have somebody like maybe Aaron Smith or something up ahead of him with a clean car to pull this field, to pull this back part. But then they would be right on the back bumper of Bobby Cheney.
Wouldn't it be something, Rudy, if we saw the winner of tonight's race, tonight's Norctona 500, with a damaged race car like that?
Oh, yeah.
If it came down to that, man.
Could happen.
Yeah. Definitely a lot of good guys out already. Marcus Richardson in the 01 had a really bad mishap there early and had to throw it in the garage early tonight.
Well, I don't give many shout outs, but I would like to give a very, very special shout out to my wife. She brought me in another cup of coffee. Thank you, honey. I don't know if she heard me. She didn't hear me.
All work and no coffee makes Rudy a angry broadcaster.
Oh, no, I just... She came in a little while ago and asked me if I wanted another cup, and I shook my head yes, and she went and got me a cup. So, thank you, dear. Don Barry, leading. He has got 4 guys working with him here, but Joseph Lombard, Keaton Jones, and let's see the lap car there of Andrew Cardinelli right into the mix of things. And he is the first car 1 lap down. So if a caution comes out again, he should be the way by.
Yep, he'll get that lucky dog and get right back into the mix.
Back a little ways further, Nick Mucinek, Nicholas Caressel, Brad Bothwell, and Taylor Fry. These guys at the back, and they're almost in what I call that safe zone. They're running about 3 seconds behind the leaders, so they're not out of it by any means. They're just, if something happens up in the front, they got plenty of time to check up.
The 10 of Brad Bothwell, he got a good chunk of his front end messed up from the Jason Jacoby incident on the last caution, but he's still there running in 19th. I thought he would have had a little more serious damage than that.
Yeah. Taylor Fry's car looks pretty clean.
Yeah, surprisingly, he's been a back runner, and he was a lap down at one point, I think. In the early going, he got his lap back.
Well, he'd be back there with me. See, I'm a professional back marker.
You're the Morgan Shepherd of the field.
Yes, sir. Well, let's see what the weather looks like out there right now, because it's dropped a lot.
Has the temperature changed any bit as the sun has dropped down?
It's come down 10 degrees. It was 82 degrees. It was 82 degrees at the start of the race. Now it's down to 72, and the air temperature dropped 1 degree. So, very cool. Well, Josh Robin loving life out front right now. Him and TCB working together. Malad Radman sitting there in 4th. He's probably happy with that little bit of damage on his car. He's not as fast as he was before. And he's probably happy just to be sitting where he is sitting right now. And if cautions come out, maybe he can get that damage fixed up and be fast again. It's not a whole lot, but it doesn't take much on these cars, William, to make them slow.
Yeah, Jared Darling joining us in the chat now, sitting in the paddock off the racing surface. Everybody's talking about green flag pit stops being pretty close.
It should be coming up.
Josh Robbins still holding the field, showing how it's done.
Yes, sir. Doing a great job out there. I'm telling you. He won a couple weeks ago, and it really kind of gave him a boost of confidence. And you need that now and then. A win now and then really kind of boosts your confidence level up a little bit, and he really needed that. It was kind of to the point where it was like, well, I'm just going to be a mid-packer, But once he got up there and he won a race, and I've seen that car, he's taken leaps and bounds in the last couple of weeks since he's got that win.
Yeah,
I forget where it was at or what league it was in, doesn't matter, but he got a win. A win is a win no matter where you get it,
Definitely, and it feels really good to be up there in front. It's scary, but really uplifting at the same time to know you're the one leading everybody.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
DCB giving him a good push there on the front straightaway as we were talking.
Well, let's
might be getting a little restless.
Right along here with old Anthony Emery. You can see the damage on the front of his car here, and he is even trying to figure out how he's so fast. Look at him close that gap up. Man, that car seems like it seems like it's driving well. For the damage that he's got, it's driving well.
It sure is. And he's got Caden Henry and Aaron Smith in that 3-car pack with him. Being his support with that damaged car.
Looking back on Anthony, from Bobby Cheney. That's only 0.2 of a second back to him.
Bobby Cheney flirting with that double yellow line.
Yeah.
I think he's a little hungry to get around the 08 of Tyler Ducharme.
Something there. He may have just been distracted or something. You never know, you know.
Yeah. It's also a long race, you know. You might have to catch yourself sleeping there. When you get kind of stalled out in the middle of everybody.
That is true. Yeah. It could have been his wake-up call right there. Wait a minute. Hey, they need to put rumble strips on them yellow lines maybe.
Yeah. Like an interstate rumble strip.
Yeah.
But yeah, either that or he saw the leader and he got a little antsy. He was like, oh man, there he is. It's my chance.
I mean, you know, fall asleep or something and you hit them rumble strips and bop, 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 bop. Whoa, wake you up. A good run for Bobby Cheney today. That's great. Now they're coming up on some lap traffic. I believe that is Trey Normal. He's going to have a mirror full of the leaders here in just a few seconds. They're coming up behind him.
Yeah, definitely not the news that Raw Gator fans were hoping for tonight out of the Norctona 500. But Raw Gator will be the next prey of lap down cars here.
Just blinked on me. But yeah, you can see the leaders coming out of the corner right now. They're coming out of turn 2. And wow, he just keeps blinking. I can't stay on him very long.
Yeah, he's been blinking several times tonight. I don't know if he's aware of that.
Here they come.
And they're just going to take him by storm. I mean, there's no comparison. When the lead pack comes on a soon-to-be lap car, it's just a huge wave of overtaking.
All you can do is hang on and just let them go, you know.
Hang on for dear life. Hold on to that inside. See where they want you to go.
All right, looks like he's going to stay low, and they're all going to go around him on the high side.
Sometimes they do in-car communication, telling him to stay on the outside, but he'll hold his inside line here. Let everybody behind. Everybody by.
Second group going to get by. Caden Henry, Aaron Smith, Elijah Gracia, Will Klein.
Yeah, Will Klein stuck behind him with the 14 on his outside. Elijah Gracia kind of gets him stuck. There's nowhere to go. Got Aaron Smith up there.
Well, it's good because then that gets a Trey back up to the speed here. He can kind of blend in a little bit here, you know, because he does have a fast car. He's got a little bit of damage on it, but he's still got a fast car. And I'm thinking, what happened there?
Ariati, he'll get it back on track, no problems.
Wow. That was pretty crazy.
I want to see if he made contact with somebody.
Had to have been with Elijah Gracia or something.
Yeah, it was Elijah Gracia. A little nudge, enough to send him out flying.
Yep. Joseph Lombard, 15th. Good run for Joseph. He's trying to get back up here. He was a lap down earlier.
Yep. Lombard Nation can rejoice there in the chat. Their hero has made it back to the lead lap.
Yep. Mom Lombard watching.
Down there.
She doesn't get that.
Joseph Lombard, just as we speak.
Oh my gosh, he hooked Andrew Cardinelli. Let's go see what happened here.
That looked ugly.
Yes, it did. Let's go right down here to the chase view.
I don't know if Andrew Cardinelli will see that the same way. It was just them two.
Well, the back end of Andrew's car is pretty banged up. So, well, let's look at it here first and see. But there's a lot of damage on the back of Andrew's car, and I don't know, maybe if the front end
that might have been a factor with it, because it's kind of punched in through the middle of that rear bumper of the 22 machine.
Yeah, it looked to me like, right there, okay. Well, Joseph was sawing on the bumper a little bit, and with it, that damage that he had, well, he's going to have more front end damage now, actually quite a bit. Hitting that wall at 200 mile an hour was not helping. So,
I mean, Joseph did the right thing. You know, he was drafting in the right spot. He wasn't in the corner. He got back on the straightaway.
Yep.
It was the right time to push. Just unfortunate rear end damage on the 22.
All right,
So
this
that'll be
is
another caution here.
Caution number 6.
Going to be lap 121 when they get back to the stripe. Josh Robbins still your leader.
Yeah, they're all going to come to pit road.
Yep.
It was getting about that time for pit stops.
It was. We were anticipating green flag pit stops, and now here they come for get full service on these cars.
Busy place right now, pit lane.
What's that?
Busy place right now on pit lane.
Yes, no question. Busy at the watering hole. Oh, and Nick Mucinex misjudges pit stall there. Had to back up a little bit.
Oh.
He's running 14th. That'll cost him a little bit.
Yep, and now's not the
Everybody's gonna
time
get
you
by
need to
him.
do that. Oh,
No,
Terrell
this is getting down to
Baker.
the wire.
Terrell Baker, come off of pit road first.
ECB Nation in the chat.
Ooh, there
Terrell
you
Baker
go.
will lead your field off pit road in that 25.
And it looked like a 4-tire stop, too, and it was smoking. Well, let's get old TCB up here real quick. TCB, you got a copy?
Hey, what's up, Rudy?
What
Yeehaw.
a pit stop, brother.
Yeah, man.
That was smoking.
Yeah, I mean, my pit crew had been lacking all race long, but finally we got that great stop. You know, I don't even know, man. I'm just glad we're up here.
That's some
Well,
shake
that's
and
great.
bake on that one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, shake and bake. Well, now what's you've been up here with Josh Robin and helping him. Now he's going to have to help you for a little while. So, but man, I'll tell you what, the racing has been good out here.
Dude, this is honestly, I hate this Daytona. I like 07, the bumpy one, but
Yeah.
Really?
yeah, because that's more of a driver's track. But this usually is like single file and stuff. We've had wrecks, like huge wrecks. I went through the grass. I've been involved in a wreck,
Yep.
and I mean, I only got like 12 seconds of damage, and we're out here in the lead. So this has been a fun race, you know. I mean, we were just playing some strategy there. We were actually getting ready to pit here in a few laps, and then the caution came out, so that really changed everything. But the racing has, of course, been just amazing. This is a lot of fun. This is the best Norctona race I've ever done.
Well, it's going to be tough to beat last year's. Last year's was off the chain, but if we can come close to beating that this year, I'll be tickled to death, and I'm sure you guys will too. So. But, all right, well, we'll let you go, Terrell, and good luck out there. Stick with your teammate, brother.
Thank you, and I want to give a quick shout out to my mom, my girl watching, Combat Beast who's also watching, Sean who told me to shout him out, and everybody that works so hard at Team TCB back home, and everyone for watching. I think there's like 300 something people watching.
Yep.
Just know I love every single one of y'all. Thank you for showing up. Yeah.
Go get him,
Yes.
TCB.
Hey man, we'll try.
Wow. I knew we have to get the iconic yeehaw in there.
You have to. I mean, what would it be if he didn't get that?
Yeah.
And, you know, I'm surprised he preferred Daytona 07 over this track, because Daytona 07, personally for me, it rips my arms off trying to handle that thing.
It's like he just said, it's a driver's track.
Yeah.
But it's a lot better on the outside. You can actually make some passing.
Right,
the bottom is so rough that it slows the drivers down on the bottom. So it makes the outside line a lot faster.
Yeah,
And-
that may explain why he's trying to make that outside line work so much tonight.
Right. And they
He's in
do
favor
need
of
to they need to stick with that though. You know, they need to, when they get 5, 6, 8 drivers up there on the high side, they need to stay there, you know, because it's going to make it better racing. But you know, the guys, like I said, you know, we were talked about earlier, they get impatient and like, well, this line's not going anywhere, so they drop it to the bottom, and then pretty soon that line doesn't seem to be doing anything, so they go back to the high side, and they're all over the place. Or if you just stay focused and stay in one line like that, you're going to be a lot faster eventually, you know?
Yep. Bobby Chaney may have something wrong.
Oh, yeah.
Because he went to pit road a little late. Not sure what the issue is there. And Milad Radman and Ariotti coming out together here out of pit road as well. I did not catch that. I don't know why that happened.
Well,
why they're going so late.
I think it's your turn to get them going.
All right, yeah, because I mean it's one to go for the restart. Tyrell Baker. Had a chance to talk with him. He's chosen the outside lane here to lead them off for the restart. And I think my lap counter's messed up. It's telling me it's lap 0.
Whoa.
Doesn't make much sense.
Oh, it'll straighten out here.
Yeah, it'll fix up here once they get back to the line. Anyway, Tyrell Baker on the outside, Josh Robin on his inside, Justin Lisenby and Tyler Ducharme in the 08 in the second row. And getting ready to get them back underway here. They're already going pretty fast here. Porsche pace car makes the hard left onto pit road. Green flag.
And he got a good jump, drop right down to the bottom line, and that leaves gonna leave Tyler Ducharme up there on the high side with no help.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like Anthony Emery back there in the 44 could help him because of all the damage he has. He's going to fall back real quick if he doesn't find somebody to replace his front grille.
We got a lot of damaged cars back here.
Yeah.
Will Klein was trying to help him, but Will's got damage too, so. Lombard up to 12th.
Lombard Nation can rejoice.
Yeah, how about John Barry, man? It looked like his day might have been suffering a little bit, but he's got himself back into the 8th place, riding right behind Elijah Gracia. How about that, though? Peter Max car in the lead. Terrell Baker.
Yeehaw makes himself known tonight with his first lead lap, I believe.
That's his 4th lap. But
Fourth,
yeah,
okay.
but
it's
first,
been pretty rare.
First couple of laps, yep. Here goes Justin Lisenby looking to the outside. He comes up in front of Tyler Ducharme and Lisenby for the lead. Wow.
I'm looking at Malad Radman back here in the back of this front pack here with the 99 of Trey Normile, which is better known as Raw Gator. 2 star powers back here together. And Malad's not giving him any room to breathe. He was pushing him a lot earlier.
Yeah,
he wants to get back up there in the front. That's where he's been used to being all night.
Maybe he'll get back up there before long. Tyler Ducharme again left up on the high side. And not to repeat myself, but I'm telling you, Anthony Emery, I cannot believe this car
that's
is
crazy.
Fast.
What a performance we've seen by Anthony Emery with a damaged race car.
I know it.
He knows how to work it.
I guess, man, just being in the right place at the right time and just staying behind somebody.
Luck has probably had a lot to do with it.
Yeah. Staying right behind somebody means a lot. Oh, there goes.
Baker moves to the outside lane. Justin Lisenby, your leader. And Josh Robin peeking to the outside. That's a bad judgment call because you still got Tyrell Baker there on the outside. Tyrell Baker's going to make the move around Justin Lisenby if he can with the help of Tyler Ducharme in the 08 machine.
Josh Robin right there on the back of Justin Lisenby right now with those guys. He gave Justin just enough of a push there to keep him out ahead. Terrell Baker, he just can't quite get there. He needs a little more help.
Well, you know how we were talking earlier, how it's good to pace yourself and not be too worried about the end. Well, the end is coming. We're nearing lap 130. Definitely going to see some more risky moves more often. Major push by the 08 of Tyler Ducharme. That's going to get Tyrell Baker up past Justin Lisenby. And we'll see who can get here at the line. For lap 129, it'll be Tyrell Baker. Another lap led for TCB.
Yes, sir. But Lisenby comes right back with a big push from Josh Robin. Anthony Emery, I mean, if he was any much closer to Josh Robin right there, he'd be eating that back bumper for lunch. But that's what it's keeping him up there, is staying right on the tail of somebody, because he's got no aerodynamics on the front. Same with
As Ringo Starr
Klein
would say, Anthony Emery's got to have a little help from his friends if he wants to stay up in the front tonight.
Yes, sir. And same way with Will Klein. Will Klein's got quite a bit of damage on his, man. And look at that! Look how fast he's running.
I didn't notice the 14 of Elijah Garcia, rather. I hadn't messed it up, but twice. That back end is gone on his machine. I didn't notice that.
How about Taylor Fry? You know, we've seen him a lap down there earlier, and a lot of times way in the back of the field, second half of the race, he's picked it up a lot here and brought himself into 8th place. That's a pretty good run for him.
Will Klein there in the outside lane.
Yeah.
On Tyler Ducharme. Again, we haven't got to talk too much about Will Klein and that Jimmy Johnson homage. But if you're going to make your presence known, now would be the time to do it, as the lights are on here at the beaches of Daytona.
Awesome.
Night racing.
Night racing, getting that time. Hillbrands, Joseph Lombard, Nick Mucinex, and there's Raw Gator, Trey Normal.
Raw Gator Nation, where are you at? I've seen the emojis of alligators there in the chat. He's still in a good spot, guys. He's sitting 15th. Malad Radman, a good pusher behind him. And Ariotti also behind Malad as well. If they can get a pack going, they'll get back here in the front.
How could you complain about that after starting 34th on the field and he's running in 15th? Oh, a little bump there from Malad Radman.
Yeah, he's just trying to get the train started is all.
Yeah.
He's not, doesn't mean any harm to Raw Gator.
Nope. Little bump, get him going.
Gotta get that Aflac quacking.
Yep. Well, that'll help him reel up to Nick Mucinex now.
Yeah, they'll gather the 45 of Nick Mucinex as well. That salty car.
Salty.
Get that train going.
He's a little salty.
Yeah, there won't be too long. They'll be catching up with the 9 of Tony Hildebrands.
Malad dumped him off and goes to the inside.
Oh, Malad's going to take it. Malad's going to take it for himself. Gonna leave Raw Gator out in the dust.
He sure is, and Ariotti's gonna follow him.
Good for Raw Gator fans.
Nope, Raw Gator's gonna go to the back.
Only guy behind him would be John Barry, sitting back in 18th in the 74 machine. I hope he doesn't fall back that far.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to John, but I mean, he's nowhere in the window to make it, on the final pit stop. But he is way back there.
Joseph Lombard in your 12th spot. Still hanging on behind Keaton Jones in the 16. Another crowd favorite. Just past lap 134. Yeah, and Raw Gator now has been officially hung out to dry.
Oh my!
The 99 machine, yeah, he's really lost the pace.
Yeah.
If I was Trey right now, I'd be asking for another caution to get myself caught back up.
Oh sure, yep.
Yeah.
He needs it bad right now.
It's too late for that kind of thing.
And there's other guys here that need it too. John Barry, he sure could use a caution right now. Nicholas Caressel and Bobby Cheney. Whatever happened there to Bobby Cheney, I'm not really sure, but
yeah, Bobby Cheney was having a great night here, first half of this race.
Yeah. He's got the leaders coming up on him really quick here, about to put Bobby a lap down. Oh, Lisenby gets hung out to dry, and look who just went into third place. Anthony Emery with that car A mangled up car, as bad as that thing is. I cannot believe this.
Well, I'll be a monkey's uncle. Look at him go in the third place position with the front end destroyed.
This is unbelievable.
And they got Justin Lysby on the outside with Tyler Ducharme.
They're going 3 wide around Bobby Cheney.
That is bumper.
Oh,
yeah, 3 wide.
my gosh.
Getting around the lap down car.
Ooh, man, it's close
They'll make
right
it
in
work,
there.
But close.
Tony
Tyrell
Hillbrand's
Baker.
up the middle. Oh, my gosh. Oh, there's contact.
Oh, contact back in
Tony
the back.
Hillbrand's. That was Malad Radman again, I think.
Yeah, and caution will be out. Aaron Smith.
Oh, let's go see if we can
Got
figure
the-
out if I can
Dealt
catch
the
him.
bad cards in that one.
Yeah, let me go back here and take a look. It was something, I'm not really sure. I'm not going to call anybody out, but Tony Hillbrand's, I think, got a big bump there from, I'm riding on board here with Tony Hillbrand's. Let's see what happens here.
All right, that should be a good onboard.
Okay, yeah, they're
Malad.
they're
gave him a
close
little
right
tap.
here. Now this is about where Malad comes up, right?
Yeah.
Right there, and for whatever reason, he just like come up the hill right into the side of him.
Well, Radman did escape, but it looked like a little net code with Aaron Smith in the 70 machine and the 9 of Tony Hildebrand's.
Oh, you know what? In defense of Malad, he may have had a little help from Aaron Smith. Aaron, I think, caught
A little nudge.
Yeah, he caught the left
Back right
bumper.
Yeah.
Or the right rear bumper there. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. He sent him up the hill a little bit. So
I tell you what, Rudy, there's 0% room for
Yeah.
error. You can't it's impossible to make those mistakes and make it out still unscathed.
Yep. Man, well, tough break for them guys, but everybody's coming to pit road.
Racing Fan for Life 18 says 376 people are watching the stream right now. Amazing. And it's only going to get better, folks. Glad you joined us. We're on lap 138. Another caution here. Everybody getting 4 fresh tires and fuel, most likely.
Looks like Terrell Baker going to come out from pit road first, but it was close. Caden Henry almost got him. And it looks like 2 tire stop for everybody.
Yeah.
What I'm seeing.
Good strategy. Tyrell Baker will maintain your lead. And Anthony Emery will come out. I can't really tell so far. He scored 3rd right now, but I don't believe that's true.
There's Will. Will Klein, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, Will, I know you got a lot of damage on your car, but man, is that car still fast?
I have less than a minute. It's not as bad as it looks. I
Yeah.
know my front piece is missing, but this thing still has max horsepower.
Well, that's good. That's really good. Because we were just talking here a little bit ago about Anthony Emery. He's got about the same amount of damage as you got, and how he's been so fast. He was up to 3rd there just a couple of minutes ago before that race.
He's got 40 more seconds than me, so his car's actually slower than you think it is.
Oh yeah, but staying in the draft is going to be the key here, right?
Yeah, restarting on the inside's very big.
Oh yeah, definitely. Well, man, I'll tell you what, it's been some pretty good racing out there. That was a nice green flag run right there. But now setting up for the finale here of this 500, how are you holding up?
I just got to continue to pay attention to the lines I choose and who I'm drafting with, because I do have damage. So we'll see how it goes.
I mean, you haven't had any really white knuckles driving yet, but we know that's coming. So
yeah, that last run we got pretty racy there. I was committed to the outside, and I was pushing Tyler there until I got hot.
Well, so now, when it comes down to the end of this in Norc fashion, we know it's going to get pretty crazy up in the front. So are you prepared for that mentally?
Yeah, I think I've been in this league long enough. I was there before iRacing. It's been 5 years. I know these guys. Don't worry.
All right.
Back to the old days.
Yep, the good old days. All right.
Good,
We'll let you go, brother. Good luck out there, man.
All right. Thank you.
Good luck, man.
Yep, Will Klein, good racer.
They've been him and Anthony Emery have been astounding us with how well they're able to keep these cars up front with that front end damage. I feel like I've been talking about that way too much, but it's just impressive.
Hey, Chatty Matty. I've seen you in chat in a while.
Tyrell Baker's been doing a good job keeping that lead. Team TCB should be very proud, and Mama TCB as well.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure Mom is pretty proud of him. Well, we've got the iconic yeehaw a couple of times tonight, so that's good.
You know what? I hope we get a couple more, maybe from Victory Lane.
Well, for the Malad Radman fans, here he is back in 24th. Lombard Gaming finds himself in 14th. Trey Normal Raw Gator running in 16th.
Oh, that was a really good caution for Raw Gator there.
Yeah.
To get back up with the pack.
Hey, we don't have many drivers left in this race. I don't know if you've noticed, but
no, but that's what I expected.
Yeah, we started with 34, and we got 18 on the track.
Yep, well, lights are off on the pace car, and once again, Tyrell Baker has chosen that outside lane. He's been able to make it work.
That's pretty impressive. Caden Henry beat Justin Lisenby off the pit road because Justin's usually pretty quick on pit roads. That's saying a lot about it. He beat him by one 1/1000th of a, or 1/10 of a second. Excuse me, 1/10 of a second.
Huh.
Doesn't take much. That's all it takes right there. 1/10.
Yes, sir. It's time for all these drivers to get on the loud pedal.
Sir, here we go.
Getting to the closing laps here.
I'll still have to make one more pit stop, but starting on lap 141, pace cars in. Tyrell Baker, green, green, green. We're back underway for the Norctona 2019 here at Daytona.
Tyrell Baker takes that inside back immediately, just like he did before. Justin Lisenby is going to be left hanging out to dry on the outside. That 31 machine.
Oh, close there. Tyler Ducharme had to back off a little bit. He got into the back of Caden Henry.
Pushed him a little too much there. Had to back off, like you said.
Yep. That was enough for Justin Lisenby to get down there and get a little side draft off of him. Down the backstretch, just reaching full speed now into turn 3. And Tyrell Baker, man, these guys have got to give these cars a little bit of breathing room. They got to get some air in them cars.
Well, 60 laps to go. Malad Radman has made his way back into the top 10, sitting in 7th.
Yeah, that's very good for him. Very good. And still got that little bit of damage on his car, so he's doing quite well here for having just a little bit of damage. No, you don't want to be the pusher. Don't push the pusher.
Don't push your pusher.
Yep.
We've got so many good pushers out there.
Keaton Jones come right up on the back of Malad, and Malad was right on the back of Anthony Emery. Boy, you don't want to be doing that.
Yeah. Malad's saying easy.
Keaton
Jones.
Hey, oh my gosh, that was close. John Barry got tapped by Elijah Gracia. Good save by everybody, though. Man, I'll tell you, I don't know how these guys do it sometimes.
Yeah, John Barry in the 74 machine, he has a fairly clean race car. He knows he can get back up there, and he's pushing all he can because he sees the front. And the 8 of Josh Robin made an aggressive move going down to the inside. He's going to get around the 08 of Tyler Ducharme. But he was from one end of the track to the other there on the front straightaway. Going
Josh
into lap
Robin.
143.
Josh Robin does take over third spot, and Tyler Ducharme is going backwards. He's going to go all the way back and pick up Will Klein. They're going to have to fall to the back of the field. Looks like Lombard's he's going to pass him as well.
Yep, this will be good for Joseph Lombard.
Passing up some lap traffic there. That was James Coulibaly. He's back out on the track.
Yeah, he decided to go on the outside lane. We've seen most of the lap cars stay on the inside and let everybody pass them.
And James is just trying to pick up some positions out here because there's a lot of positions to be had right now. He could pick up about 5 positions. There is enough laps left. Yeah.
Come and get him.
Nose to tail. All the way back to side by side here, Tyler Ducharme and John Barry. Where it gets kind of interesting here, double file.
Yeah, 2 abreast. And a group of 3.
Got a pretty good run there. A little side draft off of John Barry and did pull ahead of John a little. He's really, you can't say Will Klein's giving him any help because Will's got that damage on the front, so he's really no help to Tyler.
Yeah, the only help Will Klein's looking for is what's behind him. It's Mucinex in the 45 salty machine. Because without that front end, there's not much he can do on his own.
The salty machine.
Well,
if people not sure what we're talking about, there he is running the Morton Salt car. There you go.
And we were saying earlier that possibly may be an inside joke with the Norc guys, saying that he's a salty dude. I don't know Nick personally.
I don't either. Well, we called him, I remember Joseph and I called him Mucinex in the first broadcast, so he painted up a car with Mucinex on it. Just
in
because we did that.
Race, I helped you call with Joseph Lombard. He had a Mucinex truck.
And making light of it. I mean, we weren't making fun of him. We were just making a joke of it, you know. And
just the easier way to say his name.
He went with it. Josh Robin leading 33 laps. I think he does have the most laps led out here right now. Terrell Baker's got 21. Alad Radman 20. Justin Lisenby led 28. Yeah, so Josh Robin right now does have the most laps led. You're wigging out there, William. Your voice was all robotic there. It was like you were...
Yeah, yours was as well. I was trying to let you know.
Oh, could it...
That's some...
Oh, well, TeamSpeak went down. Oh, there you go.
Huh.
I'm in here twice.
Yeah. Some technical difficulties there, folks. Sorry about that.
That was TeamSpeak, wasn't us.
Well, technical issues usually aren't the user's fault. It's usually technology.
Yeah. Wow.
Being technology. All right. Well, Tyrell Baker, still your leader here as lap 148 commences. 500 miles these guys are going tonight. Last year was only 250 miles, but this year they decided to go the full 100%. And it sure has paid off because it's been some great racing tonight by these Norc guys.
I don't know what happened, but Caden Henry. Oh! And there it is.
Lisenby.
Yep, that's exactly what happened right there because Caden Henry was blinking out.
Blinking.
Oh my gosh.
That's the trouble with blinkers.
Yep.
That's why they got it. They have to let people by if they know that they're blinking.
Well,
and he may not have known it. It might have been too late.
Let's ride along with Justin Lisenby here because, and Josh Robin was trying to avoid that. If you notice, he was trying to avoid that. So, and Josh was kind of backing off a little bit. And in the process, when he was backing off, Justin Lisenby went to the outside. He actually gave Josh a little bump right there, and he got hooked by Anthony Emery. Oh, man. Did you see that bump that he gave Josh Robin?
Yeah, oh, man.
Right there, because Josh had backed out. He wasn't sure where Caden was.
Oh, man. Yeah, that gave damage to Joseph Lombard in the back of his 82.
Oh, man.
Well, I mean, he's still going, but I mean,
Yep,
some
Lombard.
significant damage on the rear
Oh.
end of Lombard.
And Will Klein
Also,
got more.
yeah,
Ariadne's
neck-
going to get a little. Good
Net
Lord.
coated right through Will Klein.
Yep. Dang. Well,
And Justin Lisenby is such a talented driver. It's sad to see him have to go through something like that.
Tyler Ducharme out of the race.
And here they come to pit road again. Your leader, Tyrell Baker, and Caden Oaks in the 19. Also, Josh Robin in the 8 and 3rd, and Malad Radman in 4th. Everybody coming back to the watering hole.
Well, folks, let's get them likes up there. We got almost 400 people watching, but only not even 300 likes. Come on, we got to beat our record here, folks. Come on,
we've been
get
telling
busy.
everybody that comes here, if you are watching right now, and you have to have a YouTube account, I assume. If you're watching, just hit that like button. It doesn't take much. It takes one click, one tap of the phone, and help us break this record.
Yeah, we had 380 likes last year for the 2018 Norctona. Let's see if we can beat that 380 likes. Come on, folks, get busy. We can do it. I know we can do it. I know you can do it. Well, let's see. All right, so Nicholas Kressel is the leader. Aiden Henry, Terrell Baker, Josh Robin, Anthony Emery, Keaton Jones. Is Keaton in here? He is. You want to talk to him?
Sure.
Okay, here he is.
Keaton Jones, it's William Crossland and Rudy Cummings up in the booth. You got a copy?
I do.
Well, Keaton, you made quite the move during this 500-mile race. You started 24th. You're up to the 8th position now. Laps are winding down. First of all, how's the car feeling out there? We haven't really got to talk to you tonight.
The car's fine, given the damage. I mean, I think we're all really keeping up with each other just because everybody has damage of some sort, but we're hanging in there.
Yeah, your car, you've been quite in the thick of it. You've been pushing and being pushed just like everybody else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just the key to it. It's trying to avoid all the checkups. That seems to be the biggest danger here. I've had to check up so hard. I almost wrecked John behind me. I had to, Tokyo drifted around a corner, so it's all about survival out here. I don't know how many cars we have left out here, but it's gonna get pretty crazy again.
It's not many, I can tell you that. A lot of people are out of it already. So what will be your key to get up to the front? What's your strategy from now on? We're hitting lap 151.
Just surviving, really, hanging around and just waiting, for that opportunity to come. If not, I'm gonna try my best to charge up to the front, but it seems like I can hang with somebody, but I don't know if I can get up there without help.
All right, Keaton. Thank you for talking to us, and hope you can survive through the rest of this one.
All right, thank you.
Well, just so, John, there you were saying about the 300 likes that we broke the record. No, we had 380 likes. 380 likes. We're close to that. We got 350, so we only need 30 more. And we had over 400 live viewers last year. Over 400 live viewers. That was amazing.
That's incredible.
I can't thank all of you enough for tuning in. It's been so amazing. William, thank you for helping today. I appreciate it. I know it was kind of a last-minute deal, but appreciate you helping.
I've been having the time of my life up here with you, Rudy, man. It's such an honor to be a part of the biggest event for Norc of the entire year, and I'm honored to be up here in the booth. Lad Radman Nation, get ready to go again because your man is starting on the top spot. Lights are out on the pace car. He's chosen the outside. All the leaders on the restart have been choosing the outside line.
Patience have paid off for Malad because look where he's at.
He's seen all parts of the field tonight. Top and back and middle. Still got that nice lick there on his back quarter panel on the left side. Got Caden Henry next to him in that front row. Tyrell Baker in the second row with Josh Robin behind Caden Oakes and Caden Henry. Man, we just spoke to Keaton Jones in row 3 with that miracle car from the 44 of Anthony Emery still holding on in the third row. Going to be lap 153 when we come back here to green. The tensions will rise, the heat will rise, and it's going to get more intense here as we're under the lights here in Daytona Beach, Florida. Green flag's back in the air. Malad Radman on the outside, going to go past Caden Henry. Get right there on the inside as we've seen all these restarts do.
And just what he needed to do to get out there, get a little bit of a run. But here comes John Barry on the outside. Will Klein, and believe that is Trey Normal. Yes,
yeah,
Raw Gator himself.
Raw Gator Nation, this is the highest up we've seen him all night. The 99 Aflac machine, see in the front for the first time tonight.
Coming from 34th, William. Unbelievable run for him.
Yeah. We almost thought he sealed his fate back there in the back of the pack because he lost the draft. And we saw him out there by himself, but here he is, back in ninth.
Great run. Well, they need a couple more cars up there and get a little bit better, but Will Klein's going to drop it to the inside and dump off John Barry, and he's going to go by John Barry. Trey Normal all over the back of John right now.
And John might look to, he'll take it.
John,
he was looking at that pocket, and he'll take it.
Wow, he drops it in front of Anthony Emery.
Gonna leave Raw Gator by himself. Not what Raw Gator was looking for in the 99. That's a shame. Maybe somebody will be nice and let him in.
Yeah, I don't know. Bobby Cheney back on the lead lap now, 10th place. He's got a pretty clean car, and I don't think anybody's been into that car.
Yeah, under 50 laps to go. I don't think anybody's going to be nice anymore.
Nope. Patients are wearing down. People are getting tired. They're getting, it's like, okay, we got to get this over now.
It's past some people's bedtime, you know.
46 to go. And they will have to stop one more time for pit stop. They can't make it from here on fuel.
Yes, indeed. Whether caution or green flag pit stops, there will be one more.
Taking a look at the cautions here, we've had 8 cautions, which is not bad for 155 laps. I don't think that's that bad.
Yeah, not bad at all. You see other, like, if you've been in an official race for 500 miles, you'd see way more than that.
Sure. We got 45 to go at the line here. We've had 21 lead changes. I really kind of expected to see more lead changes, but knowing that it is so hard to pass here, William, that's, I guess we need to take that 21 and just give that a go, because it is so hard to pass here. Trey goes to the back part of that field now, and Nicholas Caressel about to lose the draft here. He's got Nick Mucinex and Elijah Gracia and Joseph Lombard back here. These are the last guys out here, but Koulibaly's still plugging away. He's still trying to pick up more position.
I want to say hi to Cody H Gaming in the chat, another one of the YouTube stars in the NASCAR circle of things. Glad to have you here, Cody.
Very cool. Good to see you guys checking it out here. Please do subscribe, folks, if it's your first time here. We appreciate it. You can follow us on Facebook at facebook.com/MaxspeedTV, and also check out our full broadcast schedule on MaxspeedTV.com. Our full schedule is there, and you can check in with some of our other broadcasts. But we are live right here on YouTube. Thank you all for joining us. And we've almost broke all the records here at MaxspeedTV as far as the most live viewers. We still need about 20 more live viewers here to break or tie that record. Yeah. And we still need about 25 or 30 more likes on the video to break the most likes on a video. So get busy with them likes there, folks.
Yeah, you know what to do. Go ahead and hit that like button if you haven't already.
Yeah, they're hitting the dislike button. Whatever. Whatever.
Got some trolls over here.
Yeah, you get them everywhere. All right, side by side, Will Klein for 4th place, side by side with Josh Robin. Bobby Cheney tucked right up under the back of him, pushing him. And Bobby's got a pretty clean car, so he can do it.
Anthony Emery and Bobby Cheney.
Or Anthony, I'm sorry, I thought that was Will Klein. My bad. I just seen that all the damage. Yeah, and can you imagine now, Anthony Emery with all that damage on his car is about to lead a lap.
That's what I was saying. I said, imagine somebody like Anthony Emery or Will Klein winning this thing, or leading a lap. I mean, that's an accomplishment of its own.
Yeah, wouldn't that be something if he did win today? With all that damage. Good night.
I'm gonna have to print that picture out and frame it. Of his burnout if he were to win.
Yep.
Lad Radman gonna lead another lap here of many for Radman Nation.
I'll tell you,
Caden Henry behind him.
Anthony Emery is trying so hard right now. He just wants to lead one lap.
Yeah.
Just one lap.
You know what? I want him to as well.
Yeah.
Somebody better give him a good push.
And they just dumped him off right there. Bobby Cheney got down to the inside, and Anthony's going to go backwards now.
Sink like a rock.
Man. He's going backwards. Well, hopefully Ariotti can pick him up here. That'll help him a little bit.
Maybe that'll be good news for Ariotti.
I'm super impressed. Ariotti's still in this, even though he did get damage on his car. He is hanging in there, though. Top 10, 7th. That's pretty good. And Trey Normal back in it here. Raw Gator.
Yep, Raw Gator Nation. Still holding on. He's had a lot of trouble during this race, but he's doing well now.
Nicholas Kressel picking up Nick Mucinex, Elijah Gracia, and Joseph Lombard. Lombard back in 16th.
Anthony Emery back at it again. He's going to challenge Malad Radman.
He got a big push right there.
Man, he's right there next to him. He could have led that lap, but it's still to Malad. He's not done yet, as Ariotti will be right on his back bumper going into turn 1.
Gary's going to get that engine cooled off, and I'll bet you he gives him another push.
Let's see if Raw Gator could get a piece of this action, too. Lad Radman still your leader. Caden Henry behind him. TCB in the 25 machine behind him.
Ariotti not quite on the bumper this time as they come around.
It's not enough.
Yep. But he's probably still cooling that engine off. Here he comes. He's going to get up close to him now. TCB still running in 3rd spot on the bottom. The Malad Radman's led 33 laps, and Josh Robbins led 33. So them two tie for the most laps led here today, I think. So far. All right, Anthony Emery's got a better run this time. Ariotti right on his tail. Down there, get a little side draft. But Ariotti just backed off. Here they come. They're coming to pit road.
Coming down pit road for green flag pit stops, including your leader, Malad Radman. And they're all going to be jumbled together, bouncing off Anthony Emery in the 44 as they make their way down to their pit stalls. Should be their last pit stop for tonight if nothing else goes wrong.
Well, and the thing of it is they cannot afford to take the time right now to get any damage fixed because it's so important, track position.
Yeah, green flag run, you want to be out there as soon as you can, and like we've been saying all night, you want to be back out there with partners. You don't want to go out by yourself.
Right. And Raw Gator led his first lap of the race right there.
Hey, Raw Gator Nation. Trey Normile in 99. Affleck is going to lead here at the Norctona 500.
And here he comes.
It'll be short-lived because he also has to go in for green flag stops.
Yep, and that gave the lead up to John Barry. John Barry, Taylor Fry. Whoa, well, John Barry. Taylor Fry's going to lead that lap, didn't he?
No, I've got John Barry.
No, John Barry
that.
did. Yep, you're right.
Yep.
But Taylor Fry just got around him.
Let this green flag pit stop cycle through.
These guys will have to come to pit road here, too. They're coming up on
yeah.
some lap traffic. Keaton Jones going for the lead.
And they'll soon be lap traffic if they don't pit.
Taylor Fry gets around the lap car there, and he is going to lead his first lap of the race here, being pushed by John Barry. Very cool, very cool.
Oh, and at the back of pit road, Joseph Lombard had a spin coming into pit road.
Oh, no.
I don't know what happened there.
Oh, no, man. It just seems like things just
one
keep...
thing after another.
Yeah, he slid through the pit box earlier. Yeah. Poor Joseph.
Yeah, nobody getting in contact with him, just around.
Yep. Well, he better get off pit road quick because, man,
he's leaving pit road now.
Yeah, here's a bunch of them coming around. Malad Radman and a bunch of them just passed him up. So, but Taylor Fry, John Barry, these guys should be coming to pit road soon for their final pit stop.
And that should give the lead back to Malad Radman, if I'm not mistaken, once they start to pit.
Eaton Jones, John Barry, Elijah Gracia just coming off pit road, scored fourth. Caden Henry, they're going to pass up Elijah. I'll tell you, Caden's been looking pretty strong in the closing laps here. He's been looking real strong.
Well, Taylor Frey and that group, they have not gone to pit road yet for their final green flag pit stops. This may be some sort of strategy in the works.
Yeah, they'll have to, though. But they may be just hoping for a caution right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It might be some strategy in the works. Might be waiting for a caution. If that were to happen, they'd be up in the front.
They just passed up Trey, but that puts him a lap down. But the thing of it is once them guys pit, then Trey will be back on the lead lap. Yep.
Right. Almost 30 laps to go here in the Norctona 500. And it's been a crazy night, to say the least, Rudy.
I know it. It has been. I'll tell you, it's been pretty up and down exciting. Dean Jones, John Barry falling way back. I'm not sure. I think he might have just a little damage on it. Something happened there that why he fell off of it, because he was up there racing with Taylor Fry and Keaton Jones. So I'm not sure if his car maybe has lost a little bit of power. Something. He's coming in.
Oh, yeah, he's going to come into pit road.
Definitely wants to probably try to figure out why is this car so far down on power right now.
I see some rest in peace Radman in the chat. He's still doing fine, guys.
Yeah, Radman's in seventh.
He's P7.
He's made his final pit stop, and when this all cycles out, he's not going to be too far behind.
Yeah, he's good to go for the win.
I think the ones when it all cycles out is going to be Caden Henry, Josh Robin, and Terrell Baker. They're going to be the leaders of this race.
Yeah, that's what I see here as well.
John Barry coming off pit road is going to get passed up there. He'll be in 6th right now. Hopefully he can join in with this group of Malad Radman and company. Once John gets up to speed, he's not going to have the full speed when they come by, though. That's the bad thing. That's going to hurt him. Right. Oh, man. They went by him. Man, just a flying. He's only doing 175, and they're doing like 200. So, big difference. Well, now that them guys, well, I guess this has got to cycle out here. Trey and Keaton, they still have not pitted. Wow, they're blinking pretty good too. They still have not pitted, but once they pit,
Chat says the likes have gotten up to 382.
Yeah, we're at the record right now. I think 383 on the other video was the record. And
Come on, somebody!
Yeah,
somebody get it.
And we got over
380 like record.
Let's see if we can get the 390. Then we know we smashed the record. Come on, folks, we can do it. Taylor Fry, 2nd now. But it's a long way back to Caden Henry and these guys. They're almost 34 seconds behind Keaton and Taylor. But I'm looking at Keaton and Taylor, I think have got to stop. Let me see if I can figure out when the last time they were on pit road here. Keaton.
Will Klein is having some engine trouble. He got out of the line there with Malad Radman. There's some smoke coming, but from the rear end of that car, definitely some sort of engine trouble. He's dropped it down to the apron here.
I'm still trying to find this to see. Keaton Jones was on pit road on lap 137.
He's now currently the leader of this race.
Okay, he was. Oh, that wasn't it. Okay, 149. So they're going to be short on fuel. Yeah, 149 they came to pit road.
Uh-oh.
So they will be probably about 10 laps short on fuel. So they may just stay out there and hope for a caution right now. If a caution comes out right now, then they would be golden.
Yeah, that's all you can do. You don't want to give up your position right there.
No.
During this green flag run.
I mean, it's a long way back to 3rd place. Caden Henry, Josh Robin, and Terrell Baker, they're 33 seconds behind. They are running them down a little bit, but, you know.
Yeah, Will Klein in the 48 took it under the garage tonight. Yeah, he's done for tonight.
I see Anthony Emery's still running, though, 15th spot. Him and Joseph Lombard back here working together right now.
Yeah, Joseph Lombard had some trouble getting on pit road. His last pit stop had a little self spin, and just added more insult to already a hard time for Joseph Lombard team tonight.
Well, Ariotti and Bobby Cheney just trying to stay ahead of the leaders here in case a caution comes out. But they are just barely ahead of Keaton Jones right now.
Yeah, they better be praying that a yellow comes out soon.
Keaton keeps looking like he may try to figure out a way to get around him, but without the help of Taylor Fry on his tail, he's really not going to go anywhere.
Malad, Nick Mucinex.
Oh my God. We just jumped to 423 likes on the video. Awesome!
Oh my goodness.
Yay! Congratulations there, guys. Congratulations. You just broke.
Congratulations to you guys for tuning in.
Man.
That's incredible.
Awesome job, everybody.
So glad you decided to spend your night with MaxspeedTV and one of the biggest events of the year. Of course you'd want to be here. It's Norctona, baby.
Yeah, right. Well, closing laps in the near distance here. Going to be 23 to go this time by. And Keaton Jones, Taylor Fry both have to pit. We're just wondering when they're going to pit.
Yeah, the time is definitely ticking and not in their favor. I don't know why they're not going to pit road yet.
And with the field spread out as much as they are right now, we may not get a caution again. This may go green the rest of the way, and that's going to hurt them, I think. Hayden Henry, Josh Robin, Terrell Baker, they have chopped about a second off of that lead, but they're still over 33 seconds behind the leader.
We only have 10 people left on the lead lap, Rudy.
I know, isn't that something?
That's definitely something. 34 guys in this race in the entry list in the beginning. Comes down to 10. Here with almost 20 laps to go on this 500-mile race in the Norctona 500.
Well, again, I don't want to keep beating a dead horse here, but thank you guys so much. You guys, every one of you need to be thanked personally from me and William for making this happen today. We got 400 people watching, 429 likes. Life don't get no better than that. That is pretty awesome.
Hats on the back to you. You guys make this fun for us to get out here every other night and call these races.
Yes, sir. Find our full schedule at MaxspeedTV.com, and you can also follow us on Facebook at Facebook.com/MaxspeedTV. We do broadcast 7 nights a week right here, so you can always find some good racing right here on MaxspeedTV. Hayden Henry, Josh Robin, Terrell Baker, and then it's quite a little ways back to Milad Radman, working with Nick Mucinex and Nicholas Caressel. They all need a caution right now. Now, if a caution come out right now, this would change the whole race.
It sure would.
The
Especially
whole
in Keaton
race.
Jones's favor.
I'm telling you.
Taylor Frey as well in the 2 Aldelco machine.
Yeah. I mean, he's hanging onto the draft there. I don't know how, because he's not getting any help from behind him. The only thing I can think of is a couple of these guys got a little bit of damage up ahead of them, and I don't see any damage on Taylor's car. So, well,
yeah, the remarkable thing about Taylor Frey was he was a back runner all race long, at least for the first 110 laps.
Oh, that's not a bad place to be, as I always say.
It definitely isn't, and we can see here the truth behind that statement as he is sitting here in second. But again, they will run out of fuel. That's the downside. They will run out of fuel if there is no caution. And Taylor Frey is blinking quite a bit.
Oh, yeah, he is blinking a lot.
That's another issue on its own.
19 to go. These guys, Taylor and Keaton, got a pit. I mean, they just need like 5 gallons of gas. I mean, they could be in and off of pit road in 5 seconds, but it's that slow down time and that speed back up to full speed again. That's going to let Hayden Henry and Josh Robin, Terrell Baker catch right up to them.
I think that the colloquial term for that would be splash.
Yeah.
A little splash of fuel and get out of there.
I think this is going to be up to Josh Robin, Terrell Baker, and Milad Radman maybe here. I'm not really sure. Hayden Henry. These guys right here are switching it up every now and then. Hayden Henry, Josh Robin, Terrell Baker. Those three. I think it's going to be up to one of those three to win it here today.
Yeah, it's kind of spread out, but Keaton Jones and Taylor Frey are one and two. Hayden Henry in your 3rd spot, Josh Robin in 4th, Tyrell Baker way back in 5th, Milad Radman in 6th, Nick Mucinex in 7th. Nicholas
Milad is they're 40 seconds behind the leader, which puts them only just a few seconds ahead of the leader. They're like 4 seconds ahead of the leader right now. I mean, you can see the leader coming right up behind him here. Oh my gosh. That's not what these guys wanted to see.
No. I don't like it spread out like this. You know, as much as I like green flag racing, it's quite a spreaded pack.
Well, I think, I think somebody needs to throw their drink cup out the window or something and throw a caution. It really
just
is.
get somebody to throw their Walmart sack out at turn 4, you know.
Maybe some roll cage foam or something. They need to throw out the window.
Caution.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, could you imagine? Well, I'll tell you what, these guys are going to be glad that this is going to be over, though, because I'll tell you what, 500 miles here, a long race.
Yeah, if I was them, I'd go straight to bed.
200 laps.
Over.
How many times have they been white knuckle? Right now, they're just kind of riding and they're relaxing a little bit.
Yeah, right now is probably the biggest break they've gotten all race.
Yep.
And that's weird to say because we're nearing 10 laps to go, actually.
Well, James Coulibaly's still plugging away. Coming to pit road here for his final pit stop. Got a lot of damage on his car. But he's still plugging away, trying to pick off more laps. If he can make 7 more laps, he'll pick up another position. Or 2 more positions. Excuse me.
Keaton Jones going to the inside of these 2, I believe, are lap cars.
They're going to lap them. Well, they
will lap them now.
Yeah, Bobby Chaney and Ariotti. But I don't think Bobby and Ari are too awful worried because they know that these 2 have got to come to pit road. Well, they may or may not know. I'm not really sure. They may not know that. So they go a lap down.
Yeah, you just hope they're paying attention.
Yeah. I mean, to be that far out ahead like that, they would have to figure something was up, you know. But I'm telling you, those 2 have been working really good together.
The Caden Henry, Josh Robin, and Tyrell Baker, they're still in good standing as far as pitting.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're
Correct.
good.
Yeah.
They don't have to make any more pits.
Yeah, and if I was anybody on this track, I'd want to be one of those 3.
Yep, I think there's one of them 3 is going to be our winner here tonight. It would be really cool to see Caden win it. But it'd be cool to see Terrell win it. You know, and Josh, any one of them. I don't care. Terrell, you know we're going to get a big, major yeehaw. Yeah. So, I mean, even if he finishes 3rd, we're going to get a big yeehaw.
Yeah. I said I'd love to see him in a podium finish or victory lane so I could hear that yeehaw one more time.
Oh, we'll get a big one, no doubt. Well, Keaton Jones giving up that lead to Taylor Fry. I'm not sure exactly what happened to Keaton there, whether... I really don't know what happened there. I guess he just got kind of shuffled out or something there, but, Well, that put, they passed up. Oh, here comes Taylor Fry to pit road.
Jones, just like we thought.
Taylor Fry coming in.
Yeah, Taylor Fry coming in, but Keaton Jones staying out.
I know. This is... Yeah, well,
I
can
start shaking the car here soon if he wants to keep the fuel in there.
I know, man. There's a splash of gas for Taylor Fry, and he's going to be out of there, I'll bet. Oh, he's changing left side tires. What? Oh, and a splash of gas. He's out of there. 7.3 seconds. Now Keaton Jones, nobody to work with. He's got to come to pit road.
Keaton Jones' stress level on a scale of 1 to 10 right now, it's at 11. Just in case you were wondering. Come on.
Here he comes. Here he comes.
Here he comes. And
final pit stop. Man.
That'll give your lead to Caden Henry.
When they come around, eventually, yeah. Let's see if he can, this is just going to be, I don't think he's going to change any tires. Nope. He's just going to pack a little bit of fuel in it, and he's out of there.
Well, we're nearing 10 laps to go, so I don't think it makes too much of a difference.
Here comes Caden Henry, Josh Robin, and Terrell Baker by.
Your top 3.
They're going to pass up Keaton Jones I'll tell you
10
what, though.
laps to go.
One heck of an effort by Keaton Jones and Taylor Fry. One heck of an effort. Yes,
Yeah,
one
it was,
great effort right there.
they fought hard to the end, but unfortunately that was their end.
Well,
But-
if Caden leads this next lap, it'll be his first lap led today. And you know, if you remember back a while ago, he was having blinking problems. And I haven't seen any blinking. If he's been blinking, I haven't seen it, so.
I haven't seen it either from
Now,
Keaton.
It's going to come down to them
Caden Henry.
three, I think. Keaton Jones, it won't be long here. Taylor Fry,
9 to go this time by.
Malad Radman, these guys coming up by, they're gonna pass up Taylor Fry and Keaton Jones.
454 people viewing, 9 laps to go here at the Norctona 500. And it will be a spectacle to behold, that I can assure you. As we get down to the wire here with these 3 drivers, if caution doesn't come out, it'll come down to these 3.
You bet.
Caden Henry in the 19, Josh Robin in the 8, and Team TCB of Tyrell Baker in the 25 machine.
Well, what do you think's going to happen here on these closing laps?
I either think there's going to be some out-of-place caution from somewhere other than the top 3, or we're going to see these guys go 2 or possibly 3 wide here on the final lap. I'm excited. I'm just waiting for them to turn up the grease and fuel the fire.
Malad Radman and his group back here 10 seconds behind. Malad led 33 laps today. I think he tied for the most laps led with Josh Robin. Yeah. So now if Josh Robin can win the race, he'll break that tie and lead the most laps here today. Isn't that something? All you got to do is lead one more lap.
Yeah, the only lap that counts is the last one.
Coming up on some more lap traffic.
Shouldn't play a factor. There's only 3 of them. They can go right
Sure.
on the inside, no problem. Ladies and gentlemen in the chat and everybody watching, this is the time where you want to get on the edge of your seat. You know, you want to just get on the edge of your seat. And if you're on the phone, get off your phone. It's time to look at the screen if you're not watching on your phone. Turn that sucker up, and it's about to get down to the wire.
I'm telling you, this is pretty amazing stuff. Coming to 7 to go this time by. Malad Radman and company, well, they've got a good pack going back here, but they're too far back. All they could do is hope for a caution right now.
Yeah, that's unfortunate circumstances, but that's what it's coming down to.
Yep. Nick Mucinex, Nicholas Caressel, Keaton Jones fell in with them, Taylor Fry.
Yeah, the question is, at what point will Josh Robin or Tyrell Baker decide it's time, you know what, time to make a move?
That's right, yeah.
When would you do it?
It's got to be coming off of turn 4 on the last lap.
See, I see Josh Robin there in the 8 looking on the outside. Might just be getting air in his radiator there, but I think he's also looking, surveying his options, seeing what he's going to do on these final laps. As we come to the line, it'll be 5 to go.
6 to go.
6 to go at the Norctona 500.
6 more laps for one of these 3 to bring home the win here today with the 2019 Norctona 500. And I'm telling you, they've got a 10.6 second lead over Malad Radman and these guys.
I think this has the formula for an intense finish because there's only these 3 guys. They don't have a pack behind them to worry about, and I think they're going to have plenty of room to stack themselves up 3 wide here on the final lap. Or they may play it safe, or there will be a wreck. We don't know, Rudy.
Well, I have a sneaking suspicion Josh Robin is setting Caden Henry up here. Just kind of because I know how these guys are going to race each other coming down to the end. I think we might see a setup going on here. I think Terrell Baker's trying to get Josh to go to the outside, which he is now.
There he goes.
And there he goes.
Oh, goodness. Here comes Josh Robin in the 8, Tyrell Baker behind him.
Wow.
They're going to get around Caden Henry like nobody's business.
Caden's got that damage on his car, but
Made that look easy.
I know
Yeah.
it.
Caden Henry got that damage.
Yes, he
On
does.
the back left bumper, like you say.
And Josh Robin's going to break the most laps led right here. And you can bet he's going to be blocking
Tyrell Baker's
TCB.
not going to take this for too long.
Are they going to get together? 4 to go. If they get together and wreck, oh boy, this could change everything.
Man, he's moving all around the bumper of Josh Robin in that 8 Ford machine. Caden Henry still holding on in that 3rd spot.
501 viewers. Holy smokes, man. This
People
is
know what's about to go down.
Oh, this
Here
is
comes
getting
Tyler
good.
Baker. He's swerving to the inside, to the outside, back to the outside. He doesn't know what he wants to do.
Coming to 3 to go this time by, folks.
Here we go. This is where it gets great, guys.
I know
Thank you
we're
for tuning in.
I know we're going to get loud, but you know what? When it comes down to this, we got to. 3 to go. Terrell
3 to go with the
Baker.
Norctona 500.
It gets to the inside of Josh Robin.
Tyrell Baker to the lead.
Oh boy, that could have been just exactly what he was needing right there. He's kept that car clean all day long. He's got a tiny bit of damage on the splitter. I don't think it's going to do anything.
Tyrell Baker moving really fast.
He
Man,
wiggles.
if I was one of, my heartbeat would be moving 1,000 beats a minute if I was one of these guys. Incredible driving.
Yes, this is great. These
Great
guys,
patience.
they race together all the time, so
Yeah,
they know how hard they can push
Right.
each other. And this
You
has
know
got to be a
exactly how
blast.
Your competitors are.
This has got to be a blast for them out there right now. To coming down to the wire, it's Josh Robin, Terrell
2 to
Baker,
go.
Caden Henry.
Man,
Oh,
they're
look
scaring
at
me
the
so much,
blocking.
Rudy. Tyrell Baker, when he crosses over the 19 of Caden Henry, it just looks like he's going to get turned.
Oh my
I don't
God.
know if he knows it.
Oh, I'm sure he can feel it. Oh, they're coming to get the white flag this time by William. I don't know, man. Let me swallow my heart back down. I don't know.
Yeah, this is making me nervous just watching it, Rudy.
I know it. I mean, I'd like
Josh Robin in the
for
lead.
any one of them 3 to win. Any one of them. I don't care.
Coming out of 4, it's going to be 1 to go.
Oh, into the wall, Caden Henry.
The Norctona 500, Caden Henry scraped the wall a little bit there. That'll back him up a little bit. Tyrell Baker's going to get behind Josh Robin in the
White
8.
flag. White flag in the air. One more lap for
Right.
these 3.
This is when the move has to be made if you're Tyrell Baker or Caden Henry.
When are they going to do it? Then
Going outside, going back inside. I think he does this to play with him. He's going to try to rough him up a little bit, rub his feathers.
Yeah, he goes
There
to
he
the
goes on
outside.
Let's see if he gets help from Caden Henry.
Nope, Caden's going
He
to stay
won't.
on Josh
He'll get hung
Robin.
out to dry. And that might be it. No.
I don't
That'll
know.
be it.
Josh comes
To the
over in front.
line.
Josh is going to win
Josh
it in
Robin to
TCB
the win.
second. Holy smokes. Let's go back and take a look at that at the line, folks. This was absolutely crazy. But Josh Robin comes home with the win, folks. Awesome job. That was one heck of a battle. All the way to the end, you could see TCB going back and
squirrely.
forth.
Still hitting that P2 spot there at the end.
I know it. That was pretty crazy right there at the end. It
That
looked
was-
like him and Caden Henry got together.
That was great strategy and execution by Josh Robin all night long. He stayed in the back. He did what he had to do.
Right here, I'm going to slow it right down so you guys can see. You see Caden Henry and TCB make contact, and TCB's going to slide
Man.
across the finish line second, but Josh Robin going to come home with the win here tonight. Congratulations to Josh Robin. What a finish. Holy smokes, man. That was crazy.
I know it. And you know what else I'm looking forward to? Another yeehaw by our very own TCB.
Oh, you
for
bet.
that P2 finish.
Well, folks, you got to stick around for these interviews because
Definitely.
we're gonna get the major yeehaw out of this one. We'll be right back.
Yep.
not at all.
All right, we caught up with third place Caden Henry. Waiting for him to catch his breath here, but Caden, congratulations on third place. I wasn't sure who was going to win that, but boy, I'll tell you what, you guys put on a heck of a show up there between the three of you.
Yeah, we definitely tried to. We was trying to work together all race, and you know, everything kind of fell in line for us tonight, and we got the result we wanted.
Well, you battled hard there with TCB right at the very end. You guys kind of went sideways across the finish line, or he did anyhow, but you still managed to pull out a third place. Man, what did you think of the race overall tonight? I know we kind of started out with quite a few cautions and a lot of good drivers taken out of the race, but as it wound up, it turned out to be a great race at the end.
Yeah, it started out pretty horrible for me. There was a wreck that I caused on lap 11. Femi said someone checked up in front of him, and I just didn't react fast enough. So I kind of caused a huge wreck, and felt like I was fighting back the whole night from that. And on the last 100 laps or so, when he was starting to get green, got lined up with who I wanted to, and we made everything work.
Well, I'll tell you what, the way you guys were finishing there, and you know the way you were battling, we had no idea who was going to come out with the win, and it was just like, you know, whenever Josh Robin and TCB got together there, and then you guys got together at the end, it still wasn't over. Coming off of turn 4, it still was totally unclear, but it looked like Josh did have the advantage. But man, great solid run here today, Caden. You led 6 laps. So who you got to thank for third place?
Well, thank you guys for, you know, putting the broadcast on YouTube, and shout out to everybody watching. You know, it's pretty cool. I heard one time we just had like 500 viewers or something like that at one point, and Revan for putting the show on. You know, it's a lot of money, and he's paying out $90 for the winner for Josh here. Wow. Unreal Esports, Andrew is sponsoring me tonight, actually. So that's pretty cool, have an actual sponsor for once, even though I don't really race that much anymore. But you know, everyone for putting the show on and making it come together so great.
Yes, sir. All right. Well, congratulations on your third spot, Caden. And I can't wait till next year. We having another one of these next week, aren't we? That's the next Norctona. I love it, man. I love it.
Not sure, but I'm definitely ready.
Okay. All right. We'll see you next time, Caden. Thanks.
Thank you.
All right. You got second there, William?
Yeah. Tyrell Baker finishes P2 tonight and sliding there at the finish and nearly lost control of it. You were swerving back and forth trying to get in front of Josh Robin. Well, what did you feel out there, Tyrell, first of all?
Well, first off,
yeah! Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
You got to get that out of the way.
I was waiting for that yeehaw. Dude, that was my favorite thing all night, man.
I don't know, man. I mean, honestly, I wanted to put on a show, and I mean, I think everyone put on a show. So shout out to everyone real quick. But I don't know. I mean, I can't even put it into words, man. I'm just like, I was that close to winning, but you know, I'm just glad Josh won. Me and him had been working together the whole race, and even like earlier in the week, I was telling him, "Oh yeah, you're gonna be my teammate the race," and then it happened. So, but anyways, about the last lap, going into 3, I don't know why I swerved high. I was hoping Caden would go with me or something, but he just didn't go with me, and I just got hung out to dry like a wet towel rag in the wind. But just this whole race has been just like a great experience. I mean, this is the longest race I've ever done on iRacing, and it's probably the best race. I mean, I know we had like a lot of strategy going on, a lot of single file, a lot of crashes, big crashes, and to come home P2, like I don't know. Of course, I'm sad I got second. I'm not really sad. I'm just like, so close. I could have done this different, whatever. But honestly, to finish P2 and the Norctona 500, after 200 laps, 500 miles, I really can't complain. I really can't.
Yeah, it's definitely an accomplishment. Congratulations. So, you did a lot of work on the outside groove tonight. Really, what I saw from up top, you and Josh Robin really working together. Just great job with teammates tonight, and of course, great finish. Anybody out there you want to thank?
Oh man, I got a long list. Well,
I'm sure.
For one, I'd like to thank Femi a lot. He was helping us out a lot, even though he wrecked out. Josh, I want to thank Josh. You know, congrats to him. even though we're not actual teammates, we're on rival teams, I decided to work with him, and it worked out perfectly for me and him both. Thank my mom, thank God, thank my girl for watching, of course. Combat Beast, I mean, everybody that basically stopped by in the chat, all 500 viewers that watched. I don't know if that's a record or max speed.
We broke likes records tonight. Yeah.
Man. So I mean, that's great. You know, this league is probably, I want to say, it's the most popular league other than Peak, probably. And I mean, whoever's
absolutely.
watching this kid and doesn't agree, the numbers don't lie. Check the scoreboard, you know.
Well, I'll tell you what, you guys definitely put on the show that deserves numbers like this and even more. I'm sure it will continue to grow as you guys continue to have this event. Congratulations, Tyrell Baker, Team TCB finishing P2 tonight at the Norctona 500.
Yeehaw! Anybody else you want to thank? Nope, you're all done. Okay. Good job, Terrell. Good job. I'm sure Mom's proud of you right now.
Yeah, everyone's real proud of me. I'm getting a whole lot of congratulations for second, but she's proud of me.
All right. All right, we caught up with tonight's winner, Josh Robin. You got a copy.
Well, you bet I do.
Wow, what a win tonight, man. That was amazing.
Yes. Oh, man, I'm the 2019 Norctona 500 champion. How about that?
That's right.
You got it.
Oh, man.
Well, tell us about them last, 15, 20 laps, because you guys were battling it pretty hard there.
Yeah, so, I mean, the plan was, we had the final pit stop with, 35 to go, I think, and me, Malad, TCB, and Caden, we all stuck together in a group. That was our plan. And then Malad got dropped out. And so it was just me, Caden, and TCB riding. We were just riding, just waiting for the end, waiting for the top two to pit and all that. And our strategy was to race it out at the end, when the laps closed down. And I'd say we put on a pretty good show when we're in the final 5 laps, swapping leads, blocking, trying to pass. It was a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah, it was amazing.
You were nervous for you.
Oh, yeah, I was really nervous, man.
Well, okay, well, tell us how you managed to get up to that spot with such great pit stops, and beating the competition so well.
I'd say my crew chief, Femi Olot, he helped a lot. Even though he's crew chief and me and TCB and Kate and all those guys too, but we all stuck together. That's pretty much what really helped a lot, having teammates out there. And yeah, I don't know.
Well,
just pretty much let the race take place. And
I'm telling you, man, that was crazy. It was such a good race. I know there was a lot of cautions there at the beginning, but as it all unfolded, it seemed to be pretty good racing out there for everybody.
Yeah, it was. Even though I'm not a big fan of the Cup cars at Daytona 11, but it was a pretty good race throughout the whole race. Even though it was hard to get the outside rolling, but overall, I'd say it's a great, fantastic race.
Yes, I agree. Well, who you got to thank for this win before you go out here and celebrate?
I got a lot of people. Start off with you guys broadcasting and all the viewers. I'm getting 500 viewers at one time. That's awesome to hear. And everybody that showed up to race, that put on the great race. And my teammates, TCB, Caden, Malad, and all the people in TeamSpeak, Jared, Sean, I think he was in there, Femi a lot. Femi for crew chiefing after he got wrecked out. And who else? I know there's somebody else. I don't know. Viewers, yeah, I said that. Subscribe to PewDiePie, that too. I think that's it.
All right. All right, folks. Well, that'll wrap it up for us here. We're going to run down through the final results. Congratulations again, Josh. Go celebrate that. Well deserved, man. That was a freaking phenomenal race, I got to say.
Oh yeah.
So, all right. We'll run down through the final results here, folks, and we'll get off of here so we can go celebrate with these guys. All right, Josh Robin winning the Norctona 500 here tonight. Congratulations to him. Terrell Baker finishing second. Caden Henry third. Nicholas Caressel fourth. Nick Mucinex will finish fifth. Eaton Jones sixth. Malad Radman in seventh. Taylor Fry eighth. Bobby Chaney ninth. And Ariotti rounds out the top 10. William?
Yeah, and that's the rest of the guys on the lead lap for the whole night because 11th is the lap down and beyond. 11th is John Barry. 12th is Raw Gator, Trey Normile. 13th, Anthony Emery. 14th, Joseph Lombard. 15th, Elijah Gracia. 16th, Will Klein. 17th, Justin Lisenby. 18th, Tyler Ducharme. 19th, James Koulibaly. And rounding out your top 20, it's Tony Hilbrands.
Okay, I had that a little different, but that's all right. It doesn't matter. It's fine. It's fine. I had Aaron Smith, but anyhow, okay, we'll just go on from there.
And everything.
Could be, yeah. All right, Andrew Cardinelli, 22nd. Brad Bothwell, 23rd. Tom Mercier, 24th. Jason Jacoby, 25th. Justin Gable, 26th. It's a shame Justin ran so good tonight. Jared Darling, our pole setter, wound up finishing 27th. Eric Sable, 28th. Cody Miller, 29th. Sean Williams, 30th. Nathan Lewis, 31st. Andrew Farinaires, 32nd. Marcus Richardson, 33rd. And round out the field, 34th was Femi Olad. Help these guys out. So, wow, very good. All right, well, folks, that'll wrap it up for us for tonight. And I hope you enjoyed the show. We did. I'll tell you, I couldn't ask. Yeah, it was a blast in there. It really was.
So much fun up here, man.
Yep. So, all right, folks. Well, until next time, stay safe. Again, thank you, and have a good night.